No, sorry. I shall have to be also professional.
Okay.
Although I'm not.
You good? All right. Hey guys, welcome to a very special edition of Geek Ren Live. It's not Friday night, I know, it's Saturday night, but we're here celebrating Star Wars because May the 4th was Thursday, and I have my normal group of players plus one new person joining the channel, and we're going to play the Fantasy Flight game Age of Rebellion. It's a role-playing game Jocelyn and I have been playing for a while now, and I'm introducing some new players to it, so I'm really excited. So we are going to go around the table, introduce characters and players, and so let's start with Jocelyn.
Okay, well, I'm Jocelyn. Hi. I'm going to be playing Fenry, the Twi'lek spy.
I'm Michael. I'll be playing Beedrix, the Veronian soldier.
I'm Ashley, and I'm playing Saldar, the Mon Calamari scientist, engineer, all of the
I'm JT, and I'm playing Rin Buckethead Novar, the human gunner.
All right. So for today's adventure, we are running a module that was written by a site called the Mad Society. It is called the Mask of Ordo, and I have a link to that website in the description of this live stream, so you guys can go check them out. They have a lot of other resources out there, so they're really cool. But I just want to give credit where credit is due. So if we're ready, we'll go ahead and get started. And I want you to picture the nice blue letters a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Insert copyrighted music.
Yes. All right, and it is a time of civil war. The Rebel Alliance, though victorious at the Battle of Yavin 4, is still pursued by the relentless military machine of the Galactic Empire. Forced to resort to hit-and-run tactics to survive until they can gather their strength to challenge the Empire in full force, word reaches a small rebel outpost that an Imperial facility has been found hidden on a mid-rim planet called Calaty. It's a dangerous precedent, but a perfect opportunity. So,
Nobody can actually see us at the moment.
it's okay. You guys have been called together to this outpost that on the planet of Belsavis. It's a mid-rim world that you guys have. There's a small little outpost, and you've been called together by the commander, Lieutenant Griggs Bramlow. He's Lieutenant Bramlow, Bramlo. He's called you into the briefing room, and you can see him seated behind his desk, and he's looking through, looks like a small piece of plastic that's got a kind of a drawing on it. So, team, I've got some bad news, and I've got some worse news. No doubt you've heard rumor about the Imperial outpost nearby. Well, I'm sorry to say that the rumors are true. We sent a scout team out last week, and what's left of them got back just about an hour ago. Those imps are running a fleet supply base out on Castile, and it only cost me 2 of my best to find out. 1 killed, 1 captured, and 1 laid up in the med bay. Guess the imps don't like being watched. Now, you've got a job. Go blow that base up. Prevent them from ever being able to use it again. And while you're at it, see if you can rescue my scout, Garrus. I say rescue, but if things are going the way they have been, you may not have that option. You've been here long enough to know what that means. We can't let him talk.
No, dear.
We have to protect this outpost. This is the best map we could get of the place. Bramlow passes the crude, flimsy plastic map across the desk to you. You'll need to make your plans. It's rough, but it's the best we have at the moment. We've got a dozen demo charges you can take. Get in, set the charges, rescue our man if you can, and get out. That base has got to come down. So,
What kind of charges do we have?
demolition charges, essentially.
Do we want to try to share the map to the people?
That's up to you.
Michael's like, come on
Is
in.
what we're looking at.
It's not great, but it's
This is the best map we can find.
it literally is the best map we can find.
This is like straight up hardcore rebelness right here.
All right. So, is there anything you guys want to ask or know about before you guys leave?
Do we have any indication of how many Imperials are
At this base outpost?
Not really, because that's what they came back with.
The guy in the hospital didn't have any, like, there were 10 million of them.
He's
Basically,
They didn't get
I
much.
think.
yeah.
Where's Andrew?
Basically that thing is unconscious.
Do we... Oh dear, I had an intelligent question and it left.
Ah.
Did they give us any intel on the best approach?
Well, it looks like this is built into a canyon cavern. There's only really one approach, as from what you guys, from the data that we've been able to obtain.
So we don't know any other thing about what's awaiting us.
So blindly going there.
Essentially, I mean, so,
Do we know, do we have any idea where, what's the safety being held?
in the base somewhere.
No, in the base.
I mean, this is the layout of the base you have, but obviously there's probably
We know
more to
nothing.
it. That's the problem.
I was hoping there may be a
The scouts didn't get.
The shot didn't get anything.
X never marks the spot.
Except when it does.
Okay.
I watched Indiana Jones /Last Crusade. And so there actually is that part where it's
Roman
like
numeral 10.
10 and it actually is an X.
All right.
Marking an actual spot. That's always exciting. Never marks the spot unless it does.
All
I
right.
guess we should take off and
All right,
tell us,
cool.
like, on our way there.
So, travel to Castile. Trip is really quiet, but as the alarm sounds to let you know you're reaching your destination and you're about to drop out of hyperspace. And the star lines move back into stars and planets. And as you come out of hyperspace, a massive thump hits your ship, throwing you about. You've hit something, but you have no idea what. And your sensors go offline. What would you guys like to do?
I think scientists might be your bag over there. Diagnostics.
What would you like to do? You can run which is 3 purple mechanical. Alright.
Bad, lots of, well, I definitely fail, but I do so with two advantages.
Okay. So you aren't able to fix it, but you know what's wrong. So once you guys get on the ground, you know you can get it fixed. But right now you kind of flying blind. But you might be able to do something with the computers.
Like now?
Yeah. At least get some kind of.
A repair protocol.
Okay. An average computer check. Give me an average computer check. Yeah.
Computer's the same as I triumphed in something. I succeed with one threat and I triumph at least.
Okay. So take 1 strain to the threat. So stress you out a little bit. But it turns out there was no mechanical problem for your triumph. It was all in the computer system. A wire got knocked loose and the computer chip came out. So you put it back together, and now you can see. And you can see that, hey, you are in a lot more debris, and you guys have got to maneuver around it. So I will need a piloting check.
I have planetary or space?
Space. It's a space pilot.
Okay. I've got yellow 2 greens. I think I've got better than that.
I'm sure.
And you will roll a red and a purple.
But you're 2 green and like extra success, no matter which roll.
That's resilient.
being tricky
But
at all.
is 1 yellow, 2 green better than 3 greens?
Anytime you can roll yellows is a good
Where
thing.
you
Yeah,
got-
yellows are
I
better.
have a yellow and 2 greens.
You want to take a go then? Since I
I don't want
Because of my building, he said,
Just so I end up washed in a lot of shit.
A leaf on the wind.
Watch out, sword.
they look like
I
three
think-
things.
Yeah. I think you are.
I see.
And then plus
You
the-
cancel out your threat. You've got a success and an advantage left.
Yeah.
Cool.
2 successes and an advantage left.
Alright.
So you
Now you're not
do this looping maneuver around your ship loops and winds through this debris, and you come to the clearing, but in front of you, you see a Star Destroyer.
Oh boy.
But as well.
So,
Friday.
somebody, since you're piloting, make a cool check for me. It's hard. 3 purples.
No, this is fine.
Because it's a Star Destroyer.
So weird.
Huh.
Successful.
Nice.
Right, okay. So take one string. Just because,
Your adrenaline jump
yeah.
a little bit.
Jump, but you're able to keep it cool and dodge outside of the Star Destroyer path. So, cool. So you are going to land now. You've got a great. You found a. You were able to navigate the debris, and you got outside the Star Destroyer's range, and pretty sure that they didn't see you. You're not 100% sure, but you have a mission to accomplish, and so you just have to focus on that. Fortunately, your landing zone is only a few kilometers away from the base and hidden behind some low-rise terrain. The approach will be tricky, but it doesn't appear anyone has noticed your arrival. So, you guys will land and make ready to
Think
Get-
stealthy thoughts.
think stealthy thoughts. So, you want to gather up your gear, and are you guys ready to depart the ship?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not like you need to really go shopping or anything.
You know,
So,
yes, you just happen to have a vendor on board. Okay, so gather up your stuff, and
Amazon, like, it sounds to me like it would be for Star Trek Amazon, like you would program a thingy, and like take some extra credits, and then like boom, materializes.
They have something like that in like Dead Space for the day.
I don't know, I'm getting drum sound.
well, now that you, as you walk down, you see 10 humanoids standing at the bottom in what seems to be very old armor and carrying outdated weapons, but they're all looking at you.
And I'm assuming we're pretty recognizable as.
Well, these are definitely not Imperials. So,
So if you say humanoid, does that mean they definitely don't look human?
no, they're humans. Oh, well, we can't tell they're wearing armor. So.
Okay.
You just know that they look human from the outside, but
But
they have helmets
Only that
and
question.
full gear on.
If they look imperial, I'd say we hail them more or less because they're already seen us
And they're not shooting us.
Okay. Anybody who's most charmed? Got 3 green.
I have 3 green.
Jerry.
Well,
Well,
I got it here.
I had it. Alright.
What's up, guys?
Finger guns are cool.
So they kind of cock their eyes at you like they don't really understand what you're saying.
Do we have any kind of translator thing?
Is there a check on?
I would need a knowledge education check from somebody.
I have 3 green.
It should be yeah.
So, you are actually really
I'm
good
real
at
smart.
Yellow and 3 greens.
I would
Okay,
like to
make
turn to our side.
Make a hard knowledge.
Nice.
Success with 3 advantages. 2 success and 3 advantages.
Okay. Not only do you recognize? Well, you understand how to talk to them. You understand that it's a very convoluted version of Mandalorian. It's very old Mandalorian. This is, and it's kind of marveled into that's a new kind of dialect, but you still recognize some of the basics, so you can communicate with them.
Sweet.
Cool. So now you can.
So anyone can talk to them.
Yeah. Well,
Sounds
yeah.
like
Now that
process.
you've kind of explained it, I'll say that you guys will use somebody to express
We'll go
whatever
back to
anyone
our
wants.
charmer, I guess. So I would like to.
Universal language. Finger guns.
Do you speak basic? So, finger guns. So I'd like to walk up to the humanoids
Mhm.
and just confidently, be like, hello, who's in charge?
Well, they're gonna say, they kind of indicate that we're a hunting party. But we saw your ship land, and you're really close to our village, and we were here to investigate and make sure that you're not going to be a threat.
Oh, certainly not. We had no idea your village was even here. In fact, we were wondering, do you know anything about the base that's nearby?
Our elders would be able to tell you more about them.
Would we be able to see your elders?
That would be a charm or negotiation.
I would like to. Sorry. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'd like to charm. Because they're both the same thing. How hard?
That would be a average.
Okay, so me. No, so I fail with an advantage.
So I look at you and I'm like, we don't really want to take strangers to our village.
Well, would we be able to meet in some neutral place?
Make negotiation.
Literally the exact same thing.
Yes, is the exact same check.
I fail. I succeed with a threat.
Okay, so take a strain, and we will bring you to one of the outer edge of our village and bring the elders to you.
Excellent. Well, that would be amazing. Thank you so much.
So, and they send off two of their members to go ahead to the village and arrange the meeting, and they're going to guide you through the forest.
Cool.
And as you approach, you kind of see this encampment, and there's a bunch of tents. It's not like structure, mostly tents and very low tech as far as housing goes.
Mm-hmm.
And they're directing you towards an outer tent. And you can hear voices going on inside the tent, but as you kind of approach, it gets really quiet. And all of a sudden, the hunters stop and they kind of just push you forward into the tent.
That's intimidating.
And you get in and you see some animal skins hung over this wooden frame that's kind of creating the ceiling for this place. And then there's a stylized horned skull embroidered on it.
Okay.
So
Recognize this
Yeah.
one
That's a
skull?
symbol.
someone make a knowledge lore check for me, maybe a hard one.
I'm 4 good on lore.
I have 3. 2 great.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some things.
Is it hard?
Yes.
Yeah.
I move it out of the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
So
Awesome success.
it immediately stands out as the symbol of the Mandalorians, and it's all starting to click. The armor, while it's old and rusted, you can still make sense of that's Mandalorian armor. This looks like a tribe of Mandalorians of some sort.
I'm not entirely up on my deep Star Wars.
But with
does
that-
mean?
with
Their armor is really good armor.
Yes.
They're like a warrior.
Think of them; they're the Spartans of
Yeah.
the Star Wars universe.
Oh my lord.
They're
Your character did not.
Your character knows everything about their Mandalorians that there is to know, but
But the armor looks like Boba Fett.
yeah, his
Oh, I
yeah.
should've brought Boba Fett helmet.
And you could just
So-
like one moment.
The interior of this enclosure, it's smoky, darky. There's a fire pit in the middle, but there's no fire there currently. It's just embers and smoke. And from somewhere within, you hear a frail voice. It's barely audible, and it says in very broken common, "You come at last. We wait many long year. Why so long wait? Why here now?" So
That's the end.
that's the address to you.
And so I would like to bow flat
Okay.
and say, I'm so sorry. We had no idea you were here. I don't think we were who you were expecting. Who were you looking for?
We will run out of our home, and we sent calls for help. You're here to help.
Where was your home?
It was in the canyon.
Your enemies are the enemies of our place.
Exactly what she said.
And so she really wants to know why you're here. No. So-
Well, we came because I think your enemies are also our enemies because we want to run the Imperials out of the base. It sounds like they took over your home to make it.
So,
We also have one of our own in there that we want to rescue.
and she thinks for a moment, and she says, "You help. We help. But we need extra help.
What sort of extra help?
You go to Unity, which is the name of their old home.
Okay.
Bring us Mask of Great Ordo. Then we help you. Make invaders leave together. We will swear."
So Unity is where you were driven out of?
Yes, it was our home for many, many years.
Where do you know any idea where the mask is? Or how we would find it?
That's some basic information there.
It's still in Unity. Invaders took it as prize.
Well, what does it look
Is that
like?
Hortons?
Let me give
Is
you.
it going to be the only mask around, I'm guessing?
It would be in place of high honor.
So is that like a mask or a helmet? Like, 'cause you say mask,
It's a
but-
mask.
Okay, an actual mask.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know how many
Invaders are at Unity? Like that drove you from your home?
They came with great numbers.
This
This is like talking to an Apache chief about how many white men came.
Okay.
So
Too many.
more than we can handle
is essentially what they're telling you.
Yeah.
Hmm?
But it sounds like
Are
this
there
place
any
is...
secret entrances to Unity?
It just depends on if this is Unity or not.
Sure. Whatever.
It sounds like we're going on a fetch quest to get something in order for them to tell us about this.
Well, they said they would help too, so
yeah.
Well,
we
Um,
could use.
if you agree to help, we help you get in.
How's everybody feel about it?
secret entrance is...
You guys feel good about
We should help them, yeah. Because otherwise we're going in blind to a suicide mission.
Great.
Okay.
Can you draw accurate maps?
So yes, we agree to
We
help.
will show you.
No.
Okay. So she looks at you and she says, "Crusaders go with you. Show you way in. Secret. Hidden. Find Ordo's mask. Do what you must. May strength of Mandalore guide you." And 10 of the Crusaders that are there start to gather small packs and their weapons and begin to head off in the direction of Unity Base, motioning for you to follow them.
Yay, riches.
So someone want to mark down, you guys have 10 of those guys. Wow.
Essentially, a
sorry.
red shirt.
Sure, okay. it's not fair to say sci-fi.
All right.
It's already sci-fi.
So the trip to Unity is going to take you guys a couple hours. So if someone will make me an average survival check, please.
Who knows how to survive stuff?
Two, no good.
Yeah, it's a green.
Three.
Triggering.
Okay, so do you want to check your one? You're feeling all rested and fresh, maybe?
Right. So 3 green. How is this?
And two purples.
Cheaper. Fail
Not
with
good.
advantage.
Okay, so you've come up to this really sharp cliff, and you're kind of scooting along the edge. And unfortunately for you guys, Vedrix she's got her rifle on her back, and it gets caught, and she loses her footing. So
No, he's eager.
yeah, Vedrix loses his footing, and someone's got to catch him. Athletics. I need an average athletics check from somebody.
I am not athletic.
Yeah, athletic.
I don't think anyone in the party's
I don't know if that's funny.
I am 1 green worth of athletic.
I have 2.
Two.
Okay, so.
I'm the most athletic person.
Why are you falling?
Yeah.
Stop it.
Average?
Yeah.
Yay!
All right. So you can recover your 1 strain. Because Ren was looking on, and he saw it, and he reached out quickly and just grabbed you before you could even really lose a step. And then yanked you back up. And, you know, so you guys are scooting along, and after walking for forever, it's been several hours across this, what has turned from a forest into a barren landscape.
Oh boy.
An outcropping of rocks just before the horizon, only a few meters tall, and its only noticeable landmark in the area. As you approach it in the far distance, you can just make out what you think is the canyon leading into the landing bay of the base.
So lots of exposed ground.
Yeah.
One hiding spot a long way away.
Well, it's not even really a hiding spot, is it? Because, like, it's the entrance into what we think is the entrance into the hangars of the garden.
Okay, so at this point, one of your Mandalorian Crusaders stands up, and
That's a cool trick.
he's gonna take you to a crevice in the rock, and he's motioning for you guys to follow, and as you guys are starting to enter in, you can hear words like a chant start to come from the Crusaders you have with you. As he speaks and moves his hand over a small section of rock and then slides it aside to reveal a keypad. But this is a very old keypad. I mean, there's rust and stuff on it. And in time with the chant, as it's going along, he presses a combination on the pad and steps back. And another section of the wall slides back to reveal the top of a dark, musty-smelling shaft that descends into the gloom below. It's the base's bolt hole that lies upon before you. So you found your way into Unity Base, which
Which we think is also the Imperial one, but we don't know for sure.
okay.
Mm.
So, and then so as you go through the entrance, you're going into a very, very narrow stairwell. You can only go one at a time, and descend for about 100 meters. You're underground now.
Oh, that just toboggan noisily.
And so, and all of a sudden, your hallway stops. And it just, and there's a blank wall in front of you. But the Crusaders kind of squeezes beside you, pushes you off to the side, and reaches forward and opens the hidden door.
Yay, hidden door!
Been very helpful.
Yeah.
That is untrue.
Yeah. So, and lead you in to what looks to be a warehouse. I mean, there's crates stacked to the ceiling. It's kind of a junky mess. You guys are in what looks like to be the storehouse for Unity Base.
Okay. How will our Mandalorian guys equipped?
Rusty weapons, old.
Well, yeah, I mean, they've got weapons, they've got blasters.
Okay.
They're not. These are.
They don't have sticks.
No, this is a. They're not.
Ewoks.
Yeah, they're going to be. They'll be able to, fight.
So it sounds like we might have got some sort of mission, so maybe we should look.
Hey, like it's so you can get things that explode.
Well, you guys have your charges.
I would like more things that explode.
You never really had too many.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I would like to explore.
Okay.
What would that be like? What is perception?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me an average perception.
Well, I guess I should know what's around.
Book smart's not street
Oh,
smart.
that's true. Yeah, so I guess
Something mechanical or medicine,
yeah, she's fit all the way. So I guess I would like to kind of cast an eyeball about first to see if there's anybody around. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I fail with 3 advantages.
Okay. There's no one in the direct vicinity, but you can tell by the way this thing is laid out. There's probably a patrol that comes by every once in a while to check it out.
What's it count as if it means you have no successes and no fails?
It's still failure. It's just a straight failure. If you have it. Yeah, I mean, well, what you wanted to happen.
Depends on what it is.
Yeah, it depends on.
might be coming.
Okay. No, I would like to start looking at some boxes and stuff.
Okay.
I assume another perception, right?
Yes.
Roll perception. Fail an advantage.
Okay. Well, there's. This is kind of the standard supplies. There's nothing. It's not the ammo dump. This is kind of just, it just kind of made,
So it's not necessarily munitions.
We have no
There-
idea where we are.
But if this is just the
we
warehouse,
have a basic.
based on what you can tell, this base is a lot bigger than your intel ever told you.
And of course.
So, and so you're digging through the old crates. You can see a set of double doors is partially open. You see vast spaces. Apparently, you're in this warehouse. It's full of trash wreckage, and can't see too far. But all of a sudden, in the distance, you can hear what sounds like comm chatter. Need someone to make a hard perception.
Somebody else.
I have yellow and 2 green.
Roll it.
You're pretty perceptive.
Okay, and hard.
3 purples.
Success with overall.
You want 2 advantages?
Yeah, 2 advantages.
Okay, so you can recover. You don't have any stress yet, do you?
No.
Okay, so you're good. But you do hear part of the conversation.
Okay.
You're able to hear this, and at least will be done soon. The ISB can have the prisoner as long as we get off alert status and can go back to sitting around the hangar. A second voice says, "Yeah, these patrol shifts are killing me. Why did the rebels have to send a scouting party over on the week before my leave? I was all set to," and then it fades off into the distance. So.
3 days until retirement.
Earn some guy's vacation.
Never say that.
Oh yeah, don't tell anybody you're gonna
So-
retire tomorrow. Because you're dead. That's it.
Small whiteboard.
We're here.
Hopefully. Nope. I'll have to wait. No map.
I'll tell you what you can't see. This one.
So what was the thing you said earlier? Like there was like a red shirt.
No, jabronis.
What's a jabroni?
Well, I guess you could think of it like in the opposite direction. It was like, look at how many jabronis I killed. He's awesome.
Oh.
What's it from?
I don't actually know.
So good. Just kind of generally sci-fi. So, if a red shirt were pitted against jabronis, who would win?
We would all lose.
The red shirt would be like, keep in here, and just miss all of them, and the jabronis would still die. No, because red shirts are the ones who get shot at and they die. Red shirt would shoot off shots and die himself.
They would either just shoot, like, and nothing hits anywhere, or...
No, one of them would accidentally hit like some explosive behavior and everything would explode and it would be terrible.
I think that would be how it would go. But before that, like, everybody would be shooting, there would just be like outlines of people against the walls, like, and bronies, or whatever. Just like, because nobody could hit anything. What's that joke about, like, stormtroopers shoot at red shirts, miss every shot, red shirt dies anyway.
Oh, that was so scary.
My heart! Couldn't take it. What's the thing they run at Dragon Con? It's like ways to try to make sure that you don't die. It's like, don't tell anybody you're gonna retire. Don't say, I think we're safe now. Or I think we lost him. I don't remember. Then they talk about like, you'll always end up in the digestive tract of T-Rex, or, you know, stuck out a window, or something.
Yeah, don't stand in front of the window and say, I think we're safe now.
Oh yeah. That'd be the real fun combination.
Okay.
Complicated.
All right. All right. So it's a little bit more accurate than I had before. This is kind of a rough layout of, and it is definitely not to scale, but not to scale, but you guys are in the warehouse, and
Cody's back there like, savage. So, storage.
Sounds like where we are.
well, it's storage slash. You're in the big room. That's the warehouse. You're in that room, and there's junk everywhere. It's not going to be easy to get over. I mean, it's kind of like a trap.
Slip storage slash detention.
Yeah, I couldn't fit it on there. It's just what I say. I just couldn't.
Is there like a door?
I'm not that good of a handwriter.
I think that these look like little doors.
Yeah, they're doors. Yeah, there is.
Oh, that's
Should be one down towards the bottom and one towards the top.
up here.
Yeah, one there and one there. Yeah. So there's two doors in and out of.
And I guess are we over here because I assume we're the
Yeah, everybody, let's split up.
That's how they died.
Famous last words. Don't you know? I always sing that song. It's never any less funny to me, but I feel like it probably irritates you instead.
No,
I like
you
it.
know
You
there's
know there is a
floating
patrol
around.
floating around too.
Get in there, get in there. I'm just find the man. Our explosive in the missions room and just blow everything up as we leave running in slow motion.
Oh, don't look back. You can't
Don't
look
look
back
back.
because we're cooler than that.
Okay. You don't know that song?
No.
Okay, you need to look that up later.
Alright, so
Do we prioritize though, like the mission?
Over the mask.
maybe we should check with Vader guys and ask them about, I don't know, last place I saw mask or...
No.
I don't think they would know this.
Ask that and they just gave us a.
And they still built this place after they took over, so they all really the layout.
That's true.
So I guess we could decide go up
For
or
the
down.
admin, or yeah.
I mean,
If it's going to be in a prominent place, I would assume admin would
Yeah.
probably keep it as a trophy.
And they said the storage slash attention. I mean, they might have just chucked the dude in one side of the room and the mask in the other.
Probably has
They
the...
said it'd be in a place of honor.
Yeah.
I guess it would be in the head.
So it's a
So
I above the...
Alright.
I like sneaky sneak my way. Yeah, out towards the admin.
Okay.
Leave the room. I think we should.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Always
Just
will.
stick your head out and give us a...
Okay, so give me a.
Perception.
I need. First of all, you're crossing this warehouse, so I need a coordination check from somebody. So
Coordinated.
3 green.
Shady.
Green.
we're all the same. Would somebody else like
It-
to?
Okay,
Actually, roll amazing.
two people make the coordination check, just because you need to. So,
How hard?
hard.
Hard.
Ooh, this is fun.
Imperials are not just coordination checks.
I succeed to threat.
Okay, you can take two straight for me.
I fail.
You are a leaf on the wind.
Okay, so while she's climbing and she's helping Vedrix across, he's trying to get over and he trips and unfortunately knocks a box over.
I'm doomed to solve.
And
Now,
all of a sudden,
It opens up, you can see
and
the
and
opposite
that patrol that you heard walking away comes running into the room to investigate.
This is fine.
What do you guys want to do?
Take cover.
Yeah.
hide.
I'd like to hide somewhere.
Okay.
Have we been seen?
We see someone come
Yeah,
in.
so they're like, oh, it's just Snickers.
Well, they're going to go straight to the imperial cat.
They hear the noise.
Oh, gosh, they bring a rat. Every good base has to have a cat. Otherwise, it's gonna be
What?
start making cat noises.
I'm gonna say that you're not gonna be able to hide because you kind of stumbled through all this.
Oh, yeah.
So
Like you kicked several things and we're like,
So we need to fight.
Well, watch me die.
oh, I can't let you die. We're
So-
rebels, we don't do that. You're Imperial one.
I would say you take cover to prepare, but you're going to probably figure out where you're at.
I would like to scramble on top of something steady that will not fall over.
Okay. Give me an activation check.
Well, I don't hopefully they can't say too much on me. What'd you say?
Coordination. I'll make average. Because you're not going to go where he was. You're going to go to something that looks a little more stable.
Failure. Or, well, a threat.
Take a straight. And you tried to get up there and it just didn't work. So you're...
Coordinated half.
Vedrix, are you doing anything?
I will probably take cover. I'm gonna be like Solid Snake here. I mean, I want to hide somewhere where I think they're gonna pass by and I can come from behind and just like.
Okay. You're going to take cover.
We need to be silent.
Saldar,
We need to be
what are you doing?
gunning.
Kind of drawing our weapons was presumptive.
Yeah, because you...
Because he made such a racket, you kind of all prepped for the worst.
But shooting right now causes a major ruckus. Like everyone knows that we're here.
Well,
You also have this patrol now coming in, and it looks like we're going to find you.
Oh yeah, what about our
Crusader guys.
Yeah.
Shoot the lights out.
Well, I
Well,
would
I would
say
say the Crusaders
are kind of being very stealthy. They're being their huntery self.
Like, cut the lights?
It's a hard check. Hard computers.
Although if we should keep the lights up, we can't see either. I mean.
It's a valid point.
Yeah.
Except if they were illuminated by a doorway. You don't want me to cut the lights.
Okay.
I think we'll just be shooting blindly at that point.
Oh wait, could you do something else with the computers though? Like, I can't really
Lock
think
the
of
door and
anything.
have us in here?
We haven't seen
Could
any
I,
sort of.
could I
Yeah,
maybe
sorry.
set up some sort of malfunction somewhere else other than where we are to make one go investigate elsewhere?
Because this is a warehouse, they're not gonna have the computers for you to be able to do that.
I guess we just
Can I
let it unfold then.
can I throw something?
That causes noise somewhere else further away.
Where are you going to throw it?
Where are we?
You're in this warehouse. You're kind of
in somewhere.
How
big
kind
is
of in
this?
the
I
middle
mean,
of those boxes in the middle. So you guys
Really
are
big.
you guys were crossing those to get there, and they came in from the bottom entrance. So they're there.
So, and we're here-ish.
Yeah.
So if we could throw something over there.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
To make it at
Towards
least
this-
seem like that.
So
Make it seem like that.
you
we're
wanna
looking this way
wanna
instead.
throw something at the secret entrance you just came in that just hasn't been closed yet.
Is this where the secret entrance? I thought
Yeah.
I didn't know.
No, this is the secret entrance that you came in.
Oh, that's secret. Okay. That's still open.
That's still open.
I think we just
Just gotta
Yeah, I guess we're gonna go.
Yeah, what are the Crusaders doing?
They're being stealthy.
Okay.
They're a lot more coordinated than you, and they're making their trails and kind of. I mean, they'll help you out.
How they align themselves with
Okay.
So,
Roll your finish of it.
yes, so I'm going to have everybody roll vigilance for me.
Against what?
Just no, it's you don't roll against
Just roll.
anything.
Okay.
You're just rolling your vigilance. Can you keep it track, please?
Ooh, beauty.
3 successes.
Got some.
And roll 2 greens for your Crusaders. Two greens for your Crusaders, yes. And then and I need you to roll 3 greens for the stormtroopers.
Somebody else roll for me.
I will keep it. You just roll.
Yeah, that's what I said. Hold on.
You're.
They kill us all.
Lots of advantage, but no success.
Well, that's okay.
4 advantage.
So,
How does
yeah.
that calculate?
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
successes are better than advantages. So you always count up your successes first to order out first, and it'll either be a PC or an NPC slot. Now, I'm counting the Crusaders as a PC because they are technically on your side,
Okay, good. That's my next second.
and then they will be using. They are all carrying blaster pistols, heavy blaster pistols, so it's a ranged light attack that they will be using, and their ranged light is going to be 3 green. For you guys. And then, so you get PC slots, and you guys can choose who goes where in the order. And then NPC slots, obviously I only have one to use, but otherwise I would be able to choose if I have multiple NPC slots. So,
Essentially all of us and then the stormtroopers.
okay.
How many? Do we know yet?
There's a squad of 5.
Lots of us. 14 of us.
That's right, you guys got 10 Crusaders with you.
Appreciate it, Gary.
Let's jack the chairs. So who do we want to go in the first spot? Like, we could have the Crusaders go first. If they nominate anybody.
Do we choose, or I thought it was based
No,
off
we
of our...
okay, so it's like we did all this rolling, and they sorted it out by like who had the most good stuff or whatever, yeah. And then what it translates to is like a player character slot or a non-player character slot.
Mhm.
And essentially like we
So now we get to
overrule
choose.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have like 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 turns, and we can put whoever we want in any of those places.
So I have
That's accurate on my gun. Is it also accurate?
I have stun city.
Yeah.
I have,
Oh, I have accurate. That's
my
also
specialization
You're
is
inspired.
sharpshooter.
I think it's just big brain, like you said, like Kelly.
I don't know what that does.
What do you have?
I'm a specialization sharpshooter. I don't know what that does.
Well, that indicates what kind of talents you'll probably you would
Okay,
take
so
if you got experience.
So I guess
I'll start since I get to die for the accurate.
Okay.
I don't remember how to look at what I roll.
So it's gonna be green, like
Yes.
Pistols are light, rifles are heavy.
Okay. And against nothing, just normal.
was it an average?
No, it's going to be an average. They're at medium range. So difficulty on combat is dependent on how far away you are from your target. So yes, medium is average.
Oh,
Close.
I'm aiming.
Oh yes.
So you
get another blue die.
Very cool, very cool.
I always say you just don't go.
Oh yeah, but that's your maneuver, so you may not have the opportunity.
I have two success and 2 advantage.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Okay.
I could see like from this angle. I was like, yay! No, it's not on top.
All right. So how much damage is that?
5.
Plus the uncanceled successes.
7 total.
Okay, 7. All right. So you hit one stormtrooper square, and you see him just launch back. He is gone. He's out of the fight.
We're down to 4 stars.
Does my advantage get to give someone else an advantage?
How much advantage do you have?
It's 2 advantage.
2 advantage. You can
So
get
that
it for
brings
the
you
very
down to
next player that
that
goes.
goes.
That's probably gonna be me. That's just all-
Sharpshooting something.
Yeah. So I have a blaster rifle.
It's ranged heavy.
Yep. Which means I'm
What's your
gonna have
specialization? Run a stick.
2 yellow and a green.
You're
And I
a
aim.
gunner, right?
Yeah. Wait, so.
Up here somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, gunner, yeah.
So I got 2 yellow and a green.
Okay.
I aim.
Aim.
Yeah.
And then you get the boost from.
And I'm in a normal.
Yeah, it's an average check.
That looks positive. That looks very positive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, that cancels out for like I've
2, 4,
Two
5
advantage.
successes
No.
and 2 advantage.
That purple cancels out the blue.
yeah. So I got 4
4.
successes with 2 advantages.
How much damage is it?
Why would this cancel that?
Because one's a success and one's a fail.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. With the glare, I couldn't see that.
What's the damage?
I believe it was 9. Yeah.
9 plus.
9 plus whatever.
Okay, so that.
Lucky number 13.
All right, geez.
If you killed the one
We're gonna
dude.
explode.
All right, so you happen to hit one of the weak points in one of the armor, and it goes clean through and hits the one right behind it.
Yeah!
And they both just collapse.
So we're down to amazing.
He's got 2 advantages too, right? He can keep passing
You
on
can
the
pass
others.
the advantage on if you want, or you can use that to recover strength. So it's up to you.
I don't even have strength. I don't even have strength yet.
No strain.
All right.
You're feeling cool.
He's like, oh yeah.
So
Give it a
who's going next?
I think you should.
We have 2 left.
Yep. 2.
So I'm gonna aim as well. That sounds like a smart thing to do.
What are you shooting?
Pistol. Blaster pistol. For 3 successes and 2 advantage.
Cool, cool.
Cool.
So that does
What's the damage?
6 plus 3, so 9.
Okay, so you got another bleed on this one, and you hit him, and as he's going down, he pulls the trigger on his rifle, and it happens to hit his buddy right in the side, and he
In
goes down.
classic stormtrooper fashion.
Yep.
So
So
like,
they are down, but you do hear their comms were active, so you were probably pretty sure that the rest of the base knows you're here.
darn it.
This is smart.
So
Not good. So are they all dead?
this squad is gone.
Okay.
Yes, you've killed all.
Oh, that sucks.
So where would you guys like to go now?
I think our original journey towards admin.
Yeah, I think that sounds good. I'd like to give it the old, like, 180.
Post-haste.
Yeah. Stick,
Yeah.
post-haste,
Let's
I'll
run
just
that
stick my
way.
head out and give it
All
the
right.
scan and make sure nobody's in the hallway.
All right. So far the hallway is clear right now, but you know the patrols are probably going to be more active now.
I would like to dart across and ask our lovely scientist to lockpick things.
Do I need to be lockpicking? I mean, I
I
can,
don't know.
but
What does it have? Okay, well, so what is it for lockpicking? It's skullduggery or something?
Is it locked?
Yeah, it would be a skullduggery.
Oh, okay, so,
that's a
actually,
cunning check. That's not good for me.
right.
It's an average skullduggery.
I have a yellow and 2 greens. Anybody better at skullduggery? Okay, then I'm gonna pick the locks.
Okay.
Or is it open? I'd like to try to just open
No,
the
it is
door.
not open.
Just
This is the
checking.
administration office, so it is locked. You will have to
Thank you.
break into this room.
A success, 2 successes.
Yeah, so 2 successes and 2 advantages.
Do you have any strain?
I do.
Recover your strain. And then, so you are able to hack in and break the lock.
Yay.
So door opens.
Quietly. Or block quietly.
Yes, quietly.
Animal grease on the.
Yeah.
And so you enter the room and you immediately notice there's a wall of decorations. Displayed on the wall behind the desk are 7 masks,
Oh,
I
similar
asked
to
one
the
of you
ones
what
worn
it
by
is.
your native companions. What? Who are you people? A voice demands. Then, realizing you are unauthorized personnel, a man who, to judge by his attitude and clothes, appears to be the base administrator, pulls his blaster and aims at you. Stay where you are. Drop your weapons. He reaches for a button on the computer terminal in front of him. You are all under arrest, you rebel scum.
Rebel scum.
I say we have someone who has good intimidation to threaten him with our sheer power of numbers, that if he presses that button, he will die a slow and painful death.
I like it. So who's good at intimidating?
I don't know, it's just
No, we don't have intimidation. So what? Like
You would have...
Coercion, most likely.
Yeah, coercion sounds good.
2 green.
2 green.
I'm yellow and 2 green.
Go for it. You want to look all tough and tell the guy to not.
Okay, what sort of thing am I rolling against that?
Average?
And do I have advantage from sheer numbers?
Yeah.
Sheer numbers, but you do have a figure that a squad is probably on its way. So you are rolling what again?
Basically, to intimidate him not to.
You are you using
else he dies.
coercion?
Because we have 14 people against one person.
Okay, I'm going to. Let's see, what is that would be. Roll it against a red and a purple.
Ooh. Ooh. I could have a catastrophic failure here.
Don't say these things.
Don't put that in the universe.
Success with advantage.
Yay!
Okay, so what do you say to him?
take one more. Don't move a muscle, or you'll be pumped full of blaster juice.
Yeah,
Vedrix, how are you? How are you?
Blaster juice, I tell you.
Plasma. Actually, what is like the blaster material made?
I mean, it's a high energy weapon. I mean,
Okay.
it's
I would assume a plasma thing.
yeah, it's probably plasma.
Put a few holes in you.
I'm not very intimidating. We got, you're outnumbered. Put down your weapon, or you'll die. Yeah.
All right. I mean, he realizes quickly. Yeah, there's 14 people in his office against him, and he's okay. Yeah, this is not good. So he loads his blaster and he looks at you. He says, "You'll never get away with this. You're not getting out of here. You can do whatever you want to me."
So we don't want him around. Well, knock him out. I don't know. At least.
Wait, we're gonna blow the whole place up. I think we just kill him.
It's a mercy killing at this point.
Well, I feel like I'm going against my thing now. It's like I told you we weren't going to hurt you.
What's up? You to pick how you
I
want to
mean,
do it.
you're a rebel, really. You care about
true.
going against your word.
Oh, come on, that's the Empire doesn't care about going against the word. The rebels have like honor.
We're gonna blow the whole place up. Unless we hold him hostage for.
Are we bringing him back?
That's an idea.
No, bringing him back.
But how important is this guy?
We think he's the base leader.
So that's pretty important.
He's the administrator's office.
So he's the head guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But you also know there's
there's
other
other
people
people
roaming
roaming this base.
Hold him hostage.
I'd hold a
Time up.
hostage. Yeah, or something. Yeah.
Tie him up and disable his
But
comms.
does the
Yeah.
Empire care about?
We can still knock. We can knock him out so he can't like try to steal our guns or something. Then just be like, hey, here's this. He's alive, but.
But does the Empire even care about hostages? Like, would they not just
think
open
they do.
fire on us? Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they have
regardless.
so many of them. Like they just churn out so many. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess there's so many.
But if he's wanting to be all noble knight and not
That's
kill
true.
him,
I mean, it's up to you how you want to play, guy.
You won't have a slow and painful death. You'll just blow up when you're unconscious. So knock him out.
All right.
and
So
time up.
And time up.
all right. So
All those things.
All those things.
make a brawn deck for me. It's gonna be I'm gonna make it
I'm not very brawny though.
an average brawn check.
How much brawn you got?
2. So is that just 2
You should have like a brawn check under
We actually
combat.
have brawn, we have brawl.
Brawl,
okay.
yeah. I couldn't remember what the check was, but I knew it was
I got 2
A B.
Versus 2.
versus 2 an average. Okay. That was a complete wash.
Okay. So
I go, ha!
yeah, you
Nothing
pretty much
happens.
you hit him, but he's still awake. I mean, this
Now
guy.
he's just irritated.
Yeah, I mean now he's
Ow,
just,
that hurt, man.
now he's just kind of looking at you like, you know, what are you doing?
Somebody else
Are-
want to give it a go.
Someone else, like,
You tried to do like the Spock thing, and he's like, what?
I mean, he's like, did they not?
This is just embarrassing now, man.
Did they not teach you to fight in the Rebel Alliance? Is that why you're getting your butts kicked?
Anyone else want to go? Who's brawlier than me?
I'd like to set my weapon
We have
to stun.
phasers with
I
stuns.
was gonna say,
Yeah.
like shoot things.
Of course.
We-
Fine.
we-
I'm gonna do it because I'm avoiding now, so I'm just like
Okay.
stuns.
Do it, do the stun.
Range light, easy check because it's close range.
I appreciate the guesses though.
It was great wanting to get like hands on.
Like an average.
Easy, he said.
Easy, because it's close range.
Yeah.
I mean, you're like right on top of the guy.
Yeah, I did.
So
No, you did,
successful.
you did.
I did.
Okay.
Advantage.
So he's out.
We're not very futuristic.
Ha!
Oh yeah. We were futuristic in that we were like, Spock. No. Yes. Maybe.
Okay, so your Mandalorian Crusaders that are with you are like super excited. They rush over to the little wall mask and pull one of the masks off the wall. And it's easy. You can tell it's the one they're looking for.
Okay.
It's the one they're looking for. And
Can I wear it?
It's a little sacrilegious, I think, to the.
Okay,
We are
fine.
outnumbered by
Our friends here.
Would it give
I want to
advantage
spook them.
loot some of the others for maybe the other tribes that might want to help us?
I mean, they're telling you the other ones are not
Or
worth
this-
it. This is the
Like
one.
Bob made that one.
This is the one we're after.
So they got their
I mean,
This
this
one
one
holds.
Charlie.
So and this is as a result, this is a huge boost to them. They now get a boost on their attack rolls,
Yay.
as long as they have the mask within their capability. Anyone else want to look around here? This is the admin's office.
Yeah, those
Look
for
for
like
some
a key
plans.
or
I would like to pick
Uh,
locks
something.
on
Or do
anything
they
that's
have,
locked.
There's nothing locked.
No.
They
It's-
have like computer system or anything where we can
There is
see,
a
like,
computer
cameras?
system,
Yeah, just, we're gonna need our
yeah.
but then there's also
The
if
wall.
somebody wants to search the room for other things.
I
Yeah.
think we should rifle through the drawers for some plans or
Or
some
keys
sort of
again, key cards. Or
Everybody
whatever
like
they
take a
have.
filing cabinet and just start like ripping through.
Roll perception, average,
Is everybody into or just one?
just one person.
I'm pretty
My
perceptive.
perception. I have one yellow, two green. I'm guessing it's the same.
Yeah.
Looks like a
Nothing.
wash.
You do a thing. You're,
You got nothing.
Somebody else.
Nothing.
So the cabinet you were looking in, just files. Nothing useful at all. This is like personnel files.
The Empire's health plan.
No, their health plan.
Go ahead.
Mental.
Their benefits aren't great.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Two
yeah,
successes.
I do it.
Okay.
No advantage, but
One threat.
two successes.
No, the kids allowed.
Okay, cool. So you're at the desk. You see mostly office supplies, none, but there is a key card, and it's labeled detention.
There we go. That's what I wanted.
So you know this card will access the detention area.
Perfect.
Let's do that.
What am I looking for if I get into this computer system?
We could also maybe see
Redirect
if
some
they.
patrols, maybe?
Ooh, that would be good. Like you could redirect patrols, or you could
Yeah, we could like fake.
look for a better map, or.
There's lots of things we could do here. Like we can try to find and see if like we can see where everyone is, or we can like call everyone and say like, hey, there's intruders somewhere else that's not near us.
Or
If we
maybe
can call out like a fake
we
thing.
could find like the weak points where it'd be best for us to plan all of our charges or something.
Let's for all those things.
I would wager munitions, maybe.
Oh, so we don't charge or something.
I just
Yeah,
realized I
yeah,
told
definitely.
these people we'd help them get their home back, and I'm planning to follow that.
Oh yeah, right. There's that. They might turn on us now.
Well, they only really requested the mask.
No, they requested we help restore their home.
Well,
Is there any way we could maybe like get all the patrol in one area and gas them? Could you maybe like look at the plans and what's the
show them the final solution.
Okay.
I'm gonna point out that our director Tony is like crazy over here upon hearing the gassing solution. He's like, really? That's your solution?
It's temporary. You can like vent things afterwards and they can have their home back.
Could we like look for a plan?
Release the neurotoxin.
If we blew up the new stuff, I'm sure they wouldn't care. Like, if we could
Yeah, we're just
Yeah, that's pretty much like this is a base, this is a structure that what they didn't make.
We're giving them a foundation upon which to build.
Yeah.
Hold on, like if we don't blow up the old stuff, like if we can just manage to like.
Or
torch
what we
the
can
new stuff.
what if we can like release some orders to ship them back home? They wanted to go home. You want to save them?
That's true. Okay, so let's decide what are you looking for in the computers.
But but they've seen us. Well, actually, everyone who's seen us is dead except
Yeah.
for the commander.
True. But we do feel like didn't we feel like comms were open or whatever, so other people have
They know that
figured it out?
somebody is there, but not that it's rebels. Even though there's, I mean, it could have been more of the tribal people.
Yeah, I think it would have been great
But
if
it
we could
is
lure
pretty
all
much.
the Imperial people in here and then blow it and all of their junk up because they just like keep it all messy. I know that's not gonna happen.
So we're gonna hack into the computer system
and
set off
set up an alarm slash
direct
direct
patrols
patrols
into
into the warehouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't like.
Go ahead.
Don't leave this direction you need to go.
No, you're fine.
Go for it.
It's a hard computer check. This is the admin's computer, so
You gotta
you gotta hack through it.
Got 2 and 2. Pretty sure.
Can we just beat
Yes.
him with the end of our blaster until he does it?
He's stunned.
Yeah, I thought that would be
What was that about the final solution?
Things.
I am advantageous but not successful.
Okay. Well,
You got computers, but you realize that he's just an administrator. He doesn't deal with the security of the base. So you can't do anything with the patrols here. But, so,
Alright, then we need to get out of here and get on with our mission.
okay.
Yeah, I thought I need to go to the tent.
Go look in the
As you walk out of the admin's office, down the corridor, the patrol he sent for is turning the corner. Roll vigilance.
We should have grabbed him as like a body shield or something.
Heavy shield.
2 success and advantage.
2 success advantage.
3 success.
Three success.
Don't forget your Crusaders to get roll 2 green.
I think 3 green for the troopers.
Yeah, 3 green for the troopers, 2 green for the Crusaders.
1 of each.
And the Crusaders get
1 of each.
All right then.
So it's the same again.
Same order. Okay, who's going first?
I went first last
Is it 5 again?
It's another squad of 5. Seems to be the standard patrol pattern.
Do you want me to go first again?
Okay, either way.
You started off pretty great.
I mean, I've got my accurate
Blaster.
Yeah. Yours.
And an aim. Accurate blaster. And a
So they're all the way
they're all the way
hall.
into the hall.
So it's max medium range.
So again, this is
Yeah,
light.
this still light,
still light,
range
range
light, average
light,
shot.
with an aim. And an aim.
Yeah, I'm just looking at how many dice she's rolling.
So many dice.
Like, how is a scientist this combat?
That's a good question.
I think it's because her calculator brain can angles and vectors and whatnot.
So,
This is the scene, beautiful mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Floating around.
3 successes and 4 advantages.
okay.
Okay.
So with that many advantages, you pretty much can give that boost to any character you want. It doesn't have to be the very next one. You can actually designate who gets it. So, and then who?
That was 5 plus
And
3.
that and also recover
your strength.
because that's a lot of damage. And how much damage did you do? I'm sorry.
I believe I said 8 total. 5 plus 3.
Yeah. Okay. So you hit one square. I mean, you got it right in pretty much right in the mask. It just falls immediately.
Down to 4.
I think I'll go again with the advantage.
All right.
Shoot things. You wanna
Let's
aim?
see, I'm aiming. Yeah, so I get
Well,
another
you are
one.
a sharpshooter, right? So, do you have some sort of extra special something?
No, not really. I'm just aiming.
Okay.
And for me, it's ranged heavy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a yellow and a green on top of that. An average.
Okay.
Alright.
Promising.
Those cancel. So, 3 successes and 1 advantage.
Nice.
Okay, what's the damage?
9 plus 3, so 12.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Doing math in my head. Math it. All right.
Georgia math.
So you got another one square, a solid shot. Tell he was probably the big, he's probably the leader, and so you got him good, but he's down. So there's 3 left.
3 left. Okay. Not enough advantage to pass along.
How much did you have?
1 advantage.
You could recover a strain if you had it.
I don't have one.
All right.
He's like, "Let's take it."
Next.
You want to go gunnery person?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so I will take aim. And one success.
Okay. All right. How much? What's the damage?
6 plus the 1, so 7.
All right.
I guess the trade-off is that I do less damage, although I've been rolling good enough that it's...
Yeah.
So you said how much? 6 plus
Sounds
1?
like it's more damage
Yeah.
to me, but I
7.
get an extra.
You're more likely to hit.
All right. You got one
You got one
good enough to drop
good
it.
enough to drop
You know, it
him.
wasn't a solid hit,
It wasn't
but
a
it was
solid
enough
hit,
to
but it was
really
enough
mess him
to
up.
really
He
mess
kind
him
He's still
of,
alive.
he took a step and then fell.
Sounds like it.
So you got 2 that are still standing, and they look at they're looking around and they're starting to
And what is an average?
yeah, still average.
We haven't missed yet. No pressure.
Or... Thanks.
She hasn't taken a shot yet either.
That's true.
Yeah. I feel like 2 people at once there.
So I succeed with 2 advantage. Succeed twice with 2 advantages.
Okay, so
I hit for 6, so 8 damage.
okay. So you got one good. You got him good, but he's still standing. But you hit him like in the shoulder, knocked him back, and he has to take a step to recover and back up a little bit. So
We still got our Crusader
So we
guys.
got
Crusaders are next. Okay, so they are going to shoot. It is a ranged light, and you've still got all of them are still standing. They do get a boost because of the mask.
So I get 3 green.
3 green.
Somebody else roll. You roll, actually. You've been rolling back.
And the boost for there, and you guys can
tell
tell me
me
what maneuver you want them to make.
I don't know, maybe have them take cover and... I don't know, or aim and shoot something.
First line.
So we've got one more or less unconscious guy and one guy getting ready to...
Oh,
He has a hesitation, but then he's going to shoot us.
Oh, because there are so many of them, and they are technically acting as a menu group, make one of those green and yellow. Because you're shooting with 10 guys.
Yeah.
Granted, they're shooting ancient weapons.
Incredibly a blaster shotgun.
Yeah, so I'm gonna upgrade your check for that. So yeah, so it's an average check still. You're all standing kind of in that corridor together.
So we're
going after
The guy that got knocked back, he's the only guy left, right?
There's
We're
two
just-
guys. There's
There's
one
that
that still
hasn't
hasn't
been touched.
Everybody's
Everybody's
dropped
dropped around and
kinda
he's just kind of looking around like,
Breathing his
So
life
we want to
choices.
like take out the one who's already left. I think maybe taking out the one that's injured because then there's still only one. Whereas if we just
But the guy that's injured, his wording implied that he was going to have to take a turn to ready himself before he could shoot at us. At least that's what I thought I got.
Yeah,
But he can still shoot. It's just
I
I just being descriptive of what happened.
It was,
It was-
I'll let
you
you
know if it's gonna cause them problems.
So although this may die, we should be able to take out a fresh guy.
Yeah.
Sure. Go for the fresh guy.
That's all the description you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh god.
Oh god, I rolled horrible.
Whoa.
I failed with
What? What?
advantage.
Okay, so they can pass that up. But their shots all go all over the place and they miss.
This is why they need help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
So,
see why now.
okay, so now it is the stormtroopers' turn. So they also act like your crusaders. They act as a group. So these two stormtroopers are going to aim, and they're going to shoot at what they think is the biggest threat.
Who is probably, I don't know, we've all
I
killed,
don't know who the biggest threat was.
The one that took out their leader.
which is me.
Yeah. So they're going to shoot at you. And they miss with a crap ton of advantage.
They're true.
So, but they're going to use their advantage, which you can also do this.
Oh yeah, we never did do that thing, did we?
What thing?
This thing?
Oh yeah, we
Oh, the
didn't.
destiny.
We're
Oh,
not
whatever.
worried about it. So they're going to use it to put a setback on you on your next turn.
You have to roll a black.
You get a black die. You have to roll a black die.
Okay.
And yes, and then that will be their turn. So back to the top of the round.
Do we have to go in the same order?
We don't have to, but yeah. So
I mean, you guys can pick the order. You do have that boost laying over from the Crusaders because they had so much advantage left over. So you have a boost for whoever.
You want me to go ahead and go with the black and get that out of the way?
sure.
Yeah,
Go for it.
the boost.
Yeah, I need them to boost.
Boost.
Plus
Hopefully
aim.
make-
Don't forget to aim.
Yeah, aim.
Hopefully maybe the
Right.
vinegar or whatever it's called.
That's your average difficulty.
Yep. Okay.
All
Off
the
the
dice.
dice.
Handfuls.
Alright. Here we go.
I see lots of good things happening.
So it looks like, yeah, one. Those cancel that. So yeah.
Success with 2 of these.
Okay. What's the damage?
9 plus 1.
9 plus 1, yes. 10.
Okay.
Now I was shooting at the fresh guy.
All right. Well, he drops, pretty much, and then so you got the fresh guy is done. There's just the one weakened guy at the back.
He's like,
Well, he's steady again, but he's he's got scarring on his armor now. You can see where he got hit. So
like a hole through his chest.
next.
You want to go again, Jocelyn?
Sure.
Take him out.
Take him out, maybe, hopefully.
Don't forget to aim.
Like aim and what was it, average again?
Yep.
I fail
Advantage.
advantageously.
All right. So your shot goes wide. I mean, you thought you had him lined up,
But
and
I felt real
then
good about myself, so I get to take
and
some
the
strength.
recoil of the gun just kind of caught you off guard. And it just missed him.
Oh, that's so much
Next.
Sure. And I will take aim as well. For I failed an advantage.
No, you.
Yeah.
That's right. Fail. Yeah, you're right. One fail, one advantage.
What about this thing?
That's advantages.
Okay.
I do not.
Okay.
Like,
Okay, there's not much to.
Well,
You can use that to give the very next player a boost.
would you like a boost?
I guess that.
I mean, I've been trying to look and see what you can do.
Like we're all trying to shoot this guy who's on the ground. It's like
This guy
is
he's using the force. This guy's force sensitive.
Not cool.
Alright, so I've
Like
got
move your hand a little bit.
my blast is accurate, I'm aiming, and he gave me a boost.
Nice.
All right.
Unless you want to save his boost for the.
No, you can't.
You
You
gotta
gotta
go
do
down.
that.
We could go with the other guys next.
Oh, okay.
I think you have the better chance.
Yeah.
Not just for the butt cheating.
Yeah.
Alright, I've got. Just lots of advantage actually. I didn't do so good.
All right. You pass on.
I do
you
have
want
some
recover.
I'd rather pass on this. Although I've got 4 advantage if I can do it.
Well, we start.
I've already got it. I killed
Your
him.
fate.
It's our Crusaders. Our Crusaders also still have
And
an
it's
advantage.
yellow and 2 green for them. Average shot.
Their max boost plus my boost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
they're gonna,
yellow.
and then if they wanted to aim, they could.
Oh, they can too.
Yeah, they can take all the same maneuvers that
Okay.
that a player can.
I rolled with bad ones.
So this is the pool.
Yep.
The entire handful. Fistful of dice. Ooh, that looks better.
That looks much better.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here. So I got 3 of
I
those.
think you got. Yeah, you evened out.
You even out with those and lots of success.
Okay,
Six,
so
four,
they 4.
5.
Okay, this guy's gone. He just drops. They figured out what they did wrong.
They surround him and just like execution style.
Like his corpse.
Firing squad.
So
You're pretty sure somebody probably heard the firefight in the hallway, so
Yeah.
it's only a matter of time before another patrol comes to find out what's going on.
Okay, so I go into there and find a dude. Key card.
All right, you use the key card, door opens, and as you step through, there's a dim light in it
So
to
we be ready
reveal
for a fight this
an
time?
interior cramp. It's a cramped room, but there is a cell within this room, and it's barely wide enough for a man to stretch out in. And you can see that inside the cell lies a Bothan, unconscious and stripped of all but his undergarments. You can see great patches of his fur have been shaved from his body and bruised purple across the exposed skin. His breathing is shallow and weak, but he lives.
This is Garrus. Well, I suppose we should ask him, right?
Is he conscious?
He is not conscious,
I mean, it's pretty safe to assume,
but you
should
can.
probably interrogate him too to see if he gave anything up.
But he's unconscious.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're supposed to like eliminate him, aren't we?
No, but I don't see why we don't have a chance of getting him out.
I say we open the lock, and I've got some pretty good medicine.
Check.
Yep.
Nice. Let's do that.
Okay.
okay.
Well, I mean, that's what I vote. What do you guys?
Yep.
You have the key card.
It'll access.
Okay, key card. Let's open it up.
I want to do medicine.
Okay, it's a hard check.
for me, please.
He is not well.
But I've got 2 yellow and 2 greens.
Okay.
Very medical. And if I fail, I've got. I have a
Is
med
that
pack
so-
that grants gray square to all. I guess that's a blue
Yeah,
die.
that's
Yeah,
blue
that's
die.
blue.
So I get another blue die. Sweet. I got good medicine.
So you I guess what's
No, I have a med pack.
Oh.
Med pack
Med
is
pack
not. It's not a
Oh.
one-time use.
Right.
But
But
there's only so many times you
you
can
can
make
make medicine checks.
Okay.
So
per day. I mean, it's one of those really restricted, but it doesn't
It's a
go away.
good situation.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay.
Pistol dice says what? Says success. Let me just see how great of a success. 2 success. Wait, no, sorry, that's 2 success with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 advantage.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
So you pass him up, you realize that
His
his
injuries
are more than just
skin.
skin.
He's probably got some internal stuff going on, and while you were able to stabilize him, he needs a lot more help than what you have currently.
Even with the regular stim pack?
Yeah, I mean, this is he's stabilized, and and he's starting to come to, but you realize, hey, he really needs to get to a proper med center soon. But he wakes up and he looks at you and he says in a very raspy, very voice, says, thank you, my friends. Name's Garrus. Hurts.
You're right.
Didn't talk. He tries to sit up, but he can't quite get his body up, and he kind of collapses back down onto the bed. It's apparent that the torture he went through was clearly starting to take its toll.
Can we do like a perception check to see if he's telling the truth?
What would that be?
But would it help to kill him even if he wasn't
Yeah,
telling
if-
the truth? Like,
I guess not.
Okay.
So I mean, good to know like what they do, but he has no reason really to.
Even if we know that he's lying, we still won't know what they do.
Yeah.
A perception check. Any check can always backfire.
So I mean,
Is there like a space wheelchair anywhere around?
I mean,
a litter or
he-
something, like a grab bed.
he could, you know, if he was assisted, he could walk.
Okay.
sign a
That's not one of the.
Oh yeah, one of the Crusader
Put him to
guys.
work.
All right. Yeah. They are, since you helped them get the mask. Two of them kind of take up on either side and
I like how you
and
do
carry, and they're more than willing to carry him. They say, if you trust him, we'll trust him. So,
plan to get out and figure out what we're gonna do behind this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we should probably go the way we came, right? So post
Yeah.
the charges and then
Wait,
take the.
Well, that's the thing. We should.
They're gonna get real mad once if we're in a bullet.
Yeah.
Are they?
Are they?
That's the question. Because again, this is a base structure that they.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we talk to them about?
Okay. Yeah. Let me go.
Give them the old, hey, we should talk.
You know,
All right.
excuse me, guys.
What do you want to say?
I would like to inquire if any of the surrounding area looks familiar. Like, was this Unity or is this just all a bunch of stuff at the Imperials?
This was home. This was our home.
Uh-huh.
This is you know, we built this and it was taken from us.
Oh, so they actually built the base.
Yes.
If we could get rid of the occupiers, how much damage are you willing to accept to this structure?
The most important thing to us was securing the mask. It's so important to our heritage.
Okay.
So
So
we can
you'd
blow
be
the place.
cool if we like just annihilate everything in here? I mean, they'll all be dead.
I
You'd
mean,
probably be able to come back. And
We would
spit
prefer
out.
that you
Rebuild.
didn't.
Uh-huh.
But there's a lot of dudes to kill. This is the fastest way.
I'm just looking for the efficiency here.
But we could still try to
Just blow up the munitions or something.
Well, that's the best place for the charges to blow the whole place up.
I think we should be creative. We should figure out something.
Yeah. Is there any
Okay.
like computer terminal around?
Self-destruct.
No.
You got there's a small little computer here in the detention center that you can tell it was kind of just to keep records on of what they uncovered when they were interrogating
Well, I want
Garrus.
to see if we can figure out like how many.
Oh, wait.
computers-
Oh, what?
Hold on. Yeah, we should probably look through that. That sounded important.
Oh, yeah.
You said what records they uncovered when they were interrogating.
Oh, oops.
Or-
Yeah.
What they you know record their sessions. So.
Do the whole thing.
All right.
Clickety, clickety, clickety.
Hard computers check for me.
Yeah, like they go on TV. They just go like this.
I can take 120 words a minute. I succeeded with three successes and a threat.
Okay.
So
Strain.
yeah, you're gonna take some strain.
Two threats,
2 threats.
I think, unless I accidentally flip something, but I still succeeded. Yes.
Okay. So take 2 strain.
Your adrenaline's going with 120. You're strained to 10.
Carpal tunnel. Carpal tunnel.
It's a wrist guard.
It's pressure. It's getting to my heart. The pressure.
Like 4 men today.
So what you uncovered is he was not talking. But they were also seeing how much he could endure. So
Oh,
they were doing some pretty nasty stuff to him.
I'm telling you. My exactly.
All right. So
What other ideas do we have?
Well, what's this last one here?
Leave the
You mean,
base.
flight control. Do we want to duck in there? We just haven't been in there yet. Like, I don't know. would be useful. But I can't, the only thing I've really been able to think of is trying to figure out how many guys are on there, or like where are, how many Imperials are in the space, and or like where they're concentrated.
I guess it's more about like what is our goal now, or it doesn't sound like
I mean,
you
we
want to
still
blow
have
up
a
the base
mission.
anymore. We have the mission to destroy the base, right? That's where
I mean, I think
we're
our
supposed to
allegiance
be.
our allegiance lies more with the rebellion than
Than these
the
dudes.
What if
Mandalorians.
it's a new boat?
Yeah, but he was saying like,
How
I thought
how
they
are
were
we
just
going to
obsessed
destroy the place without
Destroying their home.
destroying their home?
Well, I thought
It's literally the same thing.
Because we don't have to destroy the physical thing if we can destroy all the people that are doing the thing.
and basically
So
free
how do we do
guys.
that without just like waiting and killing everyone?
Well, I suggested gassing everyone. Nobody likes that.
I mean,
Well, and the JT's having a moment. Well, and the rebel guy in charge said that we have to hold this space, and it's like it doesn't matter. It didn't sound to me like he wanted it necessarily. He just didn't want the Imperials in there, and if the Mandalorians are back in here, then the Imperials won't be, theoretically anyway. So it seems like he should be fine with us not like annihilating
can
the
we
base.
ask the
We didn't
Mandalorians? I mean,
specifically use the phrase blow base up,
Yeah.
but
he was. I mean, the imagery was pretty.
Pretty specific.
Uh,
Can we ask the Crusaders, would you be able to defend this base if we left it in here to care? Because what if they just get pushed out again and then you've got the same situation?
Yeah, they beat him the first time. They have superior height. That's why they can log out the Death Star and stuff like that. You can't just.
In my there was some show, maybe it was who, I don't remember, but they in the computer marked the world as, no, it was Ender's Game. They marked the world as contaminated in the computer, more or less, so that no one would go there. It was like under quarantine.
That wasn't. I think you read some of the
later books. I don't
yeah,
think that
it was a
happened
sequel
in
to
that
Ender's
one.
Game.
In Ender's Game, they went and
No.
dove in and blew up the planet.
So much
In that
metagaming.
universe, but not Ender's Game itself.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just trying to be creative because I feel like we're pretty close to our real.
What?
But my concern would be, can we,
Well, that's our
split them and
goal.
say, yeah, can you defend your home if we leave it in your care, or are you just going to be pushed out again?
But if we say that the world is diseased, then no one will come to try and take it from them.
Well, I mean, let's just ask him anyway and see like.
I
okay,
mean,
and then if it doesn't,
you know,
Any direction.
I mean, they'll fight to their hardest. That's what they'll tell you, and they will fight to defend their home.
Some new weapons. We can get them some new weapons.
Good thought. Do we want to go into the munitions and look around?
Yeah, we gotta go there anyway.
Yeah, look around, grab some stuff, play some charges, whatever.
I guess
Yeah.
we gotta get there anyway. So I guess let's.
Do we want to stop by flight control or do we want to go straight to munitions?
I mean,
I
maybe
feel like that's there for a reason, but I don't know what.
when we lock the hangar, is it an open hangar or does it have blast
That's
doors?
right.
Can we prevent anyone from being able to escape?
That's the thing.
No, we
We-
should
well,
be
I
able
guess
to
we
see
didn't-
that. Like,
we
should be able to see
We
what's
didn't come in
open
from
up.
there.
You haven't gone there.
Yeah,
we-
I'm saying like I feel like
In
that's
the flight
information that we should.
You've never gone anywhere where you know what the document looks like.
Prevent them from
Yeah.
escaping.
I vote we go and stop in at flight control. Maybe we could send Crusaders and
Okay.
ahead.
So you're leaving the storage?
Yeah, we're about to face another.
As you step out of the corridor, you hear the sound of running, headed your direction from the south. So from the hallway down there. Yep. A voice shouts, "Halt!" And a squad of Imperial sand troopers rounds the corner with a uniformed man in the lead. "Stop right there. Give yourselves up immediately, and no one gets hurt. By order of Imperial intelligence, I command you to lay down your weapons, release the prisoner, and surrender."
Throw a frag grenade.
The man leading the group bears no identifying marks on his uniform, but a cool smile crosses his lips, almost as if he hopes you'll resist.
Oh boy.
Throw a frag grenade.
How many guys with him?
He's got a full squad,
So 5 guys.
plus another squad, because the space is
So
under
two
alert.
squads.
Yeah, 2
10 guys.
squads, plus him.
You still have the advantage, technically.
Well, because we got
Well,
the
so
Crusaders.
now I guess it's like we want to feign following directions while someone throws a frag grenade from the back.
I don't want to feign putting down my blaster, to be honest with you. I say we give an answer with, blaster shot. Finger gun him, but with, real guns.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You're dead.
Exactly.
I would like to.
Does anybody have any kind of frag grenade? mention it, Michael.
I have 3 frag grenades. Its range is short though.
And how far away are we from them?
I'm thinking we're a long way from. Well, if we're right here and they're
We're at least medium
here,
wise.
Yeah.
it's at least medium.
Yeah, because from here to here it was max medium, so that would still.
Oh, that seems kind of weird. The frag grenade is short range.
You gotta be like.
Yeah, you gotta walk up and throw it. So.
Well, still, I guess.
Okay, so you guys are. You're not quite close. You're close to close.
I would like to
You
look
just
at
have
that
to
and be
move.
like,
You have to take a
this is how
maneuver to
far
get
you're
to close
looking
range.
at. No, I don't have any of that.
Okay.
Take cover.
There's the hallway. I don't know if there is.
We could like smoosh up against the walls.
Okay.
Hide behind the.
How to do? Like here.
Oh no.
I think we should just be
Responsible
responsible.
to shoot fire first.
I don't know that this system.
Yeah,
I feel like
doing
it
this
doesn't
sort of like
support that. You're
surprise.
still gonna roll for.
And
I
it's
mean,
like-
they're
They're
ready
ready
for a fight, so
you're
you're not
gonna
really
really
surprised.
surprised.
Okay.
I mean,
fine.
they
They
came with
Blaster
Blaster Strong.
They're
They're
not-
not.
Okay.
This guy came looking for a fight.
You can tell by his look that he kind
He
of
wants to actually
wants you to fight.
Well,
No, let's not disappoint him.
let's indulge.
Let's indulge him.
Okay.
In that case, I'm gonna have you guys roll vigilance. Determine order.
Does it help that I have a good warfare knowledge?
Uh,
Can I do anything?
not
Not
really.
really
in
in
this
this scenario.
You probably foresee this being very bloody. Oh, that's great.
Nothing. Wow, actually nothing. Dude.
Roll 2.
Yeah.
Vigilance.
Oh,
Whatever your vigilance
I
says.
think it's 2 for most people.
2 of each. I got good.
3 advantage, 1.
Okay.
And then for our Crusader guys. Or no. What do I roll for the Crusaders?
It's 2 greens.
And then how about for the bad guys?
Okay, for the troopers, you'll need to make 2 checks. And it is give me 3 greens for both of them. And for the ISB agents,
I think you said twice 3.
yeah, twice.
Someone else did.
I rolled nothing.
Nothing, so I think qualified.
There you go, nice.
And then for your ISB agent, I'm gonna need you
It
to
sounds like the big
roll
boss bad guy.
Oh, he's separate.
2 yellows and a green.
That's
Like,
He's gonna go first. Basically. Yeah, he goes first.
Only 1 success though, and a success counts first.
Yep.
1 success and 5 advantage.
five.
But you said success counts
Yes.
4 advantage,
Yes.
so that still puts me with the 2 successes being the first. I'll probably go second.
Oh wait, so it's PC and then. And then. Mother and PC. So first up's the player character.
Okay. So we're gonna have 2 NPCs at this.
And you said, he said we're close but not quite there.
I would have to
Is it within
run
the range?
forward, throw the frag grenade,
You could use your maneuver.
Oh, you could also like.
then I will be just there.
But you can take strain to do another maneuver.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
I think you can take like 2 strain, right?
To make an extra maneuver?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I just say
Run back.
run forward.
that way.
Yeah. I have a change of 9 to 6 people.
9 to 6, or
Well,
It's a
Or
success
is
plus
it-
1.
And then
I think blast is
This is
because these are
base
Yeah.
on blast.
Yeah, it's just a base.
Okay.
So-
There's no critical hitting.
So
So
you
you
hit.
hit.
So you did to the first group. Who were
plus
you
the
targeting?
leader, the leader is in front.
Leader plus 1 squad.
Oh,
Oh,
you
yeah.
were
Who
you
who
who
were
were
you
you targeting?
targeting with your name? I'm sorry.
Basically that front squad with the leader.
Okay,
So
so
you
you were.
they take
take
the
the brunt of it.
And that was
And that was
9.
9.
for a grenade.
That was
That was
my
my
reaction to
reaction
it as well.
So what happened? Or did I kill another leader?
One guy.
You killed one
One
guy. One
guy.
guy's really messed up.
So I only get 2 people. I thought I did 6. Oh well.
No, blast. That's how much damage you do to groups around him. So.
Oh. Okay. I got you.
Blast damage is 6.
Okay.
Oh, so you can do a total of 6 damage just around 3 people.
Yeah.
2 to 6 people.
So because you were targeting him in that group, he took the blast damage.
Uh-huh.
Really did.
Phase him.
I mean, he got a little
singed.
Okay. Okay.
Who's next?
And I killed one dude. I got trained to run back, so I'm kind of not in the short range anymore.
Here's the NPC.
He's trained.
Oh, it's an NPC?
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's see. He is going to, your ISB agent, because the whole likes combat. Gonna shoot. He has a, he's a disruptor pistol. So he's gonna take aim at, let's
First, he just threw the grenade at him.
probably actually, yeah. I
It's
think
probably feeling a little.
Base first, we
Mission accomplished.
Except for
Except
we
we
wouldn't have our
wouldn't
we wouldn't have our
Or
mask.
do
mask, we wouldn't have our friend.
Yeah.
We're doing the
Sacrifice
hard path. We're doing the hard path.
The completionist path.
Alright.
So you're supposed to be
Oh,
going.
is it me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright, so the squad of stormtroopers that's with him, they'll also take their.
They're down 2 men or
Yeah.
1.5 men.
They can
One
still
and a
shoot.
Half a
I know,
man
I'm just
sitting
saying
there.
they don't get quite as.
It's like the 3/4 of a child.
And they're gonna shoot at the same place.
Me.
Oh,
I might be dead, guy.
no, we have stim packs. We'll be alright.
Let's see.
Well, at least I hope so. You should have a stim pack.
Well, you'll be, down.
Well, I can't use
I use it like now? I don't think I can.
Okay, no, it has to be on your turn.
Yeah.
So they hit you for
Actually, do not have
their
Go forward.
yeah.
Oh, I got
you got
it.
it.
You got it right.
So that would have been maneuvers. Please do.
And I think another green. So I'm gonna aim. My gun is accurate, and I'm gonna fire at. I feel like I can't believe it. Like he clearly has very high soak. I shouldn't even aim for him. I don't know how we're gonna kill him, but not by
You
my
can focus fire those stormtroopers.
Right. I think I should be aiming at. His
What other sort of weaponry do you have? Like
This
you
is
guys
just-
have.
this is
I'm
just
a
my
soldier,
soldier.
obviously. and I have
This is the
I-
first I can hit.
I have a fusion cutter. So.
I have this shit.
Yeah.
Which is a close range melee.
Okay.
I'm just charging with my.
I'm gonna have a lot of blasters just until like a little.
What do the call? I mean, you don't have to answer all of it, but our fusion cutter says breach, burn, sunder, and vicious. Is any of that full?
It could be, but the thing about it,
I know it's
it's
range,
up
but-
close and personal, and I don't know if you want to do that with the numbers you're facing.
Does it have a like there be a way to turn it on and make sure it stays on? Just like.
I assume that our attributes soak already includes the armor that it lists in our.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does.
What's a hand scanner do?
Hands.
It's like one of those things that you hold. You can
I
go,
didn't
"Oh,
put a breath mask. See, I could have cast them. It's like my character in.
Mid-mid blast.
Mid
You just
force.
know-
Y'all have breath masks?
Yes,
Yes,
I have.
Yes, yes, I do.
I think we actually, yeah.
But
But
I-
all
I-
the
I-
crusaders would die.
Well, I believe, but here's the thing though, like stormtrooper helmets do that.
They don't
filter
filter
toxins.
toxins.
No.
They talked about it in episode 7.
No. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
so-
I don't know.
When they're on
Five,
the
five,
south
three,
side.
three.
of the big guys.
This is-
So we're
this is not a-
basically
this is
about to
not a good
die.
fight.
We need to run.
Yeah. So does the assist help? Just like, is it just whoever's next, or
She had enough advantage she could specify.
Okay. Well, I would like to skip on the boost so that I could rifle his body and stim pack him with it, because I don't have a stim pack.
On it and prime charges.
How big is a charge? Like, so if we were to jerry the thing and just make like a huge bomb grenade for like. No, it's a
I'm assuming.
This is big, but you hook them up to something that's got a lot of. This isn't
Potential energy.
This is a supply base. You know, you've got stuff here that you can use.
Might there be something in flight control that if one person uses an action to open it, somebody else could get in and
Get the thing.
I don't know that help our current
Situation.
I'm still trying to blow something up successfully.
Whose turn is it?
We need to find
We're gonna
something
have
to
the
blow up.
But who's all gone?
I've gone. Mike's gone. Jocelyn's gone.
That's my turn.
And then you were the Crusaders.
What do you I guess the best defense is a strong offense at this point.
Okay.
Although I'm not ruling out
Running.
putting money in it. So,
Or-
but I think
If
if
we
We could blast. We could go back into storage. Maybe blast a hole into the docking bay and do something from there.
Oh, that's a good point. Falling back might be a better idea anyway.
I don't think we have any chance against these guys.
No.
But this wall connects, and in the docking bay there might be things with guns, like.
Lasers.
full health, and if I retreat, then it's kind of shitty because everyone
Just
just
like,
like,
there you go. So it's like I just say, yeah.
I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna try to make aim at the first
Like,
one.
not magic
Yeah.
Wait, we might want to aim for one of the further people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
first
first
group.
the forward
Forward
most
group
group
that we can shoot.
And
You didn't use your boost, did you?
For advantage.
So I will.
Why?
So,
I see good things.
So 2, 3, 4. Successes 3
and one
and one
advantage.
advantage.
So
3
three
successes,
successes,
1
one
advantage.
Okay, so you can,
Six.
you can pass the boost to the very next ally that goes.
Those savings.
Okay.
To our.
And how much damage do you need to do?
6 plus 3.
9. So another trooper drops out of that group. And you are down to 3 standing.
Plus.
Plus a full squad that, yeah, full squad. So
Oh. We got the crusade.
Crusaders back there. We're gonna shoot at them.
Great.
And then aim.
Good, this should be our damage
Sponges,
soakers,
but-
yeah.
Okay. So that can go that. So they hit. Let me go. I gotta go mark that round. Where's their?
Like I said, that first volley, I somebody's, if you want.
So,
I'm thinking at least look like
And then we see that's just our face.
you know what? I'll give you that. Czar, you hit him so hard that his helmet does fly off.
We can now do a headshot.
As a result, you know, his armor has definitely taken is weakened.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he took a huge shot from that. You can tell it really it hurt.
It crushed his confidence also because he didn't think anybody could get through his armor.
He lost that cool smile.
Yeah, I did.
He lost the cool smile. He's
This-
definitely not smiling anymore.
He no longer has the smirk.
Like Michael says, like Two-Face.
Who's next?
You
moved
Yeah.
Where'd you move to?
Well, I shot the guy and then I
And
retreated.
how far can? Yeah, I guess. The
She
question.
can only move one range, so she can get
So I
Okay.
So you can't say I'm targeting the weakest member of that group. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
All I'm doing is taking from away from the total, and I'm telling you based on
At-
how
at
many
certain
it goes,
number,
that's how many
are left.
troopers are dying. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So really, the frag grenade doesn't do much, or like, what does the blast 6 do again?
Blast 6 just means
It does 6 damage to
adjacent
somewhere
enemies.
adjacent thing.
So
really,
there's
my
only
regular shot does more damage.
yeah, I mean,
Really? Okay.
because 6 damage is not a lot.
But you've never
when
killed
you
more
take
than one
into
guy
account
with a
armor.
regular shot. I mean, only the one time that you can.
I just mean like, yeah, I mean
But
the frag
his-
grenade's useless.
His rifle
essentially.
does a lot more damage than
It
that
does.
blast damage.
That's why I mean, like in the
And
numbers
it'll chew-
game,
it'll
the
chew
blaster
through-
will potentially kill more dudes.
Well, that's kind of
and-
your thing, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Getting the shot too tough.
I'm hoping a little more slack.
Yep.
I'm aiming. I have his advantage, and my gun is accurate.
Okay.
And I.
Wow.
What?
I did the same.
Tons of advantage.
Only two advantage.
So you can pass that on to allied character.
This is fun.
Next.
Either you or whoever.
I'm
right?
Yeah, I'm gonna this turn. Alright, I'll go ahead.
I feel like I should take this. And I'm kind of making a stand too, so I'm
Yeah,
not as
as
well.
well.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm the gunner.
I'll
I'm not doing my love.
This is my top title.
So I got one success and 3 damage. Yeah.
But yeah, I was saying.
Alright. How much, which group are you shooting at?
The first group.
Okay. How much, damage?
7 total.
Okay, so you made a solid connection, and this guy is if you had stayed down, we would have taken the last PC slot off the list.
Okay.
Not where you placed.
Okay.
So you know what?
So now you got 4 dudes shooting at us.
Yeah.
Stick your few lasers. Do not.
And they're
At least fewer of them.
squad on squad. Okay, so yeah, Crusaders are not going to do well. It's
No, I am more likely to hit because more damage than he hits.
Alright, so I'll say change your name.
Alright.
Make me my final stand. With a wash. 100% manage. 3 manage.
Okay.
Roll up,
You can
flanks.
pass that.
Advantage to the next person.
Boost on.
What damage do you do?
6 if I hit.
He's still doing. I think that's the trade-off for me getting extra dice. I do one fewer damage.
How many maneuvers would it take for me to like sprint down here?
Let's see, you would be technically, if you guys were on the same line, it would be mediums. It's going to take you a maneuver to get to.
It's promising.
Yes, it is. Damage of 6 and 5 advantage.
So you just did 6 damage? Okay.
Yes.
It hasn't been.
So the question is, are they down to 2 or?
No, you still got 3, but she hit one.
So
Go back to the top.
No,
Crusaders.
Can that advantage pass through the next cycle?
It goes either to a PC or Crusaders.
I guess I'll give it to the Crusaders, and I had enough that I'm going to recover my screen.
Now, because they've been so decimated, they only get to throw 3 green.
So none of the characters that I hacked into had schematics or anything?
I mean, you kind of know where everything's at now.
Okay.
I mean, this is the
This
base.
is it.
Okay. So does my computer brain, can I roll some kind of thing to see if putting charges outside the door will work?
CC Smart.
How much is my calculation?
That would be more of a skullduggery thing because you're trying to blow something up.
But I'm not trying to blow something up, trying to see if blowing something up is.
That was... Yeah, okay.
Like weak points.
Hard mechanics check for me.
Who is the best builder?
I don't have that skill, if we're doing a mechanics check, I'm still good.
I'll make it a hard mechanics.
I mean, I think if blowing the bases for our options are either to put it on the munitions ring
Although
or
this is
to...
probably an action for me, I wouldn't, but we don't have anybody to shoot at right now.
No, we got 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4 slots. So,
Do you guys agree with me doing this?
yes.
Because I think that's a good idea, but I want to make sure it works before we lose our ability to put charges.
Right.
Sound good?
Yeah.
I'm rolling 1, 2 die. Go away.
This is
Okay, bye.
Go, go, go. It's like a full dice.
I'm trying!
Oh, but you can't be failed.
I triumphed.
fail.
It's
This is right.
something really good.
Well, I think
That counts as a success. So do you...
I know. I really
Okay, so
There might be a...
you really don't know where it's from, but you're pretty sure. Take cover right beside the door.
Yeah.
Can you shoot cover? Like not aim, just shoot.
You can shoot. You can shoot.
Yeah, but does it lose your cover?
If you do not use your maneuvers,
Oh.
you can stay in cover.
Okay.
You
But they're
will-
in cover too.
If you're gonna specifically shoot from cover, I'm going to give you a setback because you're kind of shooting blind.
Yeah.
Well, I'm moving.
And would you get another setback because they're in cover?
Right there.
Yes. 'Cause
Okay.
You do get setback to shoot at somebody in cover. That's
Ooh.
why it's a.
So that is not good. So...
You see crates and racks of weapons in a large storage area.
Mhm.
There's a wide access door that leads north and presumably out to the docking bay.
Mhm.
A quick glance suggests that there is enough weaponry to completely outfit a small warship
Mhm.
and at least partially restock a massive capital ship should the need arise. But you also see not only what's his face hiding in that one lone stormtrooper, but another full squad of troopers in there.
Well,
And they're not the are they the really good troopers? Or are they...
This is just a patrol squad.
was the Peter.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so it's you and the Crusaders.
Oh, okay. Alright,
So, you want to try and kill the guy? That last group?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we should focus on the remainder of the last group, yeah.
Yeah, and then kill the regular patrol.
If you're gonna go in there, I'm gonna take a string and getting under cover after you shoot things.
Well, I'm gonna think that I would use my maneuver to get to this door, on the other side of the door, and then instead of peeking in to gauge the area, I'm just gonna peek in and shoot and take the setback.
Aim and shoot, right? Yeah.
Well, no, because I'm gonna get up there.
Yeah.
So, what does that show?
You have 2 setbacks because he's in cover too.
Oh. That's
One for
If
going
you're
through
shooting
the door
into
and
the room
Now
and
the-
shooting at him.
The regular patrol, are they in cover yet?
The regular patrol is not.
Okay.
I'll shoot at the regular patrol.
Hey!
Is this, where are they located? Are they within
One
short
less
range,
setback.
or are they in?
I'm picturing.
I would say
They're
they're long.
I would say it's medium.
They're
That,
medium.
that room, that whole room is medium. If you're shooting from
Okay.
the front door, that's gonna be.
Okay, meeting.
Okay. So I run up there and peek around the corner and fire at that new squad.
Okay.
Triumphantly fail. No, I succeed. Triumphantly success. Aha.
How much
That
damage?
cancels- Oh, that counts as a success. Then never mind.
Yeah.
Well, I success.
You're right, you're right.
Yeah.
Everything cancels, so you have a triumph.
Okay. How much damage?
7.
7 damage. Okay. 1 is gone.
No triumph.
The triumph.
That's a harder situation.
Yeah. You clipped one of the detonators near them, and it took out a second one.
Ah,
Hey!
Sounds up.
works for me.
Splash damage.
I think that's
Does-
Crusaders now,
Yeah, so Crusaders go.
and they're down to the 3 greens.
Yep.
And if they do figure out the same as the rest of us, how to
Get over.
like, I guess they'll be able to
Roll. They do get a massive bonus anyway. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Are they able to aim if they're shooting at the medium guys?
Well, they still have to maneuver because they're still.
Yeah, they just, they're back there, so they
Alright, so
gotta.
not aiming, but they got the mask and medium range.
take out another one. Congratulations.
Yes.
There's 2 left. So that goes.
Alright, I'll
Shoot him.
duck out of cover. And take aim.
You're staying outside the door?
Yeah, I'm still outside the door.
So he's just gonna stand in the middle of the door now.
It's like,
Here we go.
Yeah.
I mean, seems like a sound
If
plan.
your team, I think you have to take a strain, because you said you left cover.
No.
It would be to get back in cover, right?
If you want to get back and cover your
Okay, got it, sorry.
Okay.
He can stand up to shoot.
I got that, sorry.
So instead of staying down, he took aim. So.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna aim at the last of the back dudes here.
Triumph. Well, you got a lot of those. That was a lot of
I'm
fail.
going to say you killed them both without calculating damage.
Or there was one left.
No, I'm pretty sure I failed.
Oh, you did fail. You failed triumphantly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how does that work?
Okay, so
But there was one guy left, right?
Yeah, there's
He
only
was
one
barely
guy, and
clinging
he
to life.
was
yeah, seriously.
barely
The
alive.
shock scared him to death.
We knocked a bundle of it.
Well, you aimed for that same box, hoping that you'd hit another grenade, right? But instead, you hit the flashbang.
Okay.
So
it's done.
he's blinded.
So he can't move in the next turn.
He can try and shoot, but he's gonna suffer a setback. Natural setback. kill them that fast, but the other one is still hanging around.
He's smart.
They have the armor.
The good armor.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm still outside the door. So I think I'm gonna go all the way inside
Okay.
Okay.
and
Do what Jocelyn did.
take some strain.
So take cover after.
Are you gonna shoot her, doll?
Can you strain more than once?
No, only once per turn.
I'm definitely shooting, yes.
You
I'm
can
just
aim.
debating
Yeah, that's
aiming
the-
or taking cover.
Take over.
Yeah.
I would vote for
You
take
can
over.
basically, yeah. I almost died in one hit from the big guy.
Yeah, well, it's one of those, I was like, well, dang, that sucks. Even from my
So
side,
I
I was like, man, that's
so
a
I-
horrible, horrible thing.
So this is right. These are my advantages. If I aim, I don't get. I mean, if I don't aim, I don't get that.
Yeah.
So these are my natural advantages with this thing from the.
It's an average shot with a setback, yeah, because you're shooting at somebody in cover.
They're full of dice.
Yeah, but there are a lot of bad dice in there.
Oh no.
I am wildly successful.
Woo!
Yay!
I like wildly successful.
I have one threat, so I'll take a strain
Yep.
and 7 damage.
Okay, on this one little dude.
Yeah.
I was aiming at the uncover stormtrooper.
The
The undercover storm.
Yeah, the last.
the one in that's in cover, okay.
Yes. Sorry. Yes.
Okay, you hit him and he
Dead down.
Dead down.
he's dead.
Dead. Woo! Dead.
So-
So I take off another one, right?
Yep, so it's just the big
That's the
baddie,
big
but,
bag.
And I took 2 more strain to get undercover.
and I think we're back to the top of the round.
Because I didn't.
Yep.
Because I
So
didn't.
who's next?
Yeah, we have like 4 turns.
I was gonna say,
Five real.
We got- we got
just
time
wail
now.
on him.
Just shoot a lot at the one guy left.
Okay, that looks. I get my natural advantage. No.
off chance he doesn't survive. On the off chance he survives.
I mean, he sounds still.
He sounds like he's the boss. I mean, he's gonna take some hits.
He sounds in pain, but I think he'll last another round.
Probably.
And I am.
Or 3
squishy.
if we roll bad.
Yeah, just bad.
Well, we've been in combat
Be
for
like
1,
the
2,
dragon
3,
fight.
4, 5. We've been in combat for 6 rounds now, so. How'd you do?
Triumph.
Triumph. Did you succeed with it?
No,
It's
I broke even.
Even with the triumph
With
as
an
a
advantage. With the triumph goes here, these two go there.
Okay, well, you
That
still
goes
get
there. I get one
you get a
advantage.
benefit from the triumph. So what do you want? How do you want to use that triumph? What happened?
He has an annual.
I blew up his cover.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
All right, yeah,
Yes!
I'll give you that.
Nice one.
You happened to hit the crate, and it wasn't like super explosive, but the crate
It fell
disintegrated.
over.
The crate fell off, and now he's exposed.
It had dry rot. It's terrible.
I'm gonna run in now
Nice job.
and shoot.
All right, average check for you.
For you.
I'll go. I'll add
Oh yeah, I took a couple strain to get the cover.
and I will take aim.
What happens when you do a strain? Like you reach the limit?
You start taking wounds.
Okay.
You're stressed out. Your body can't compensate anymore.
Actually, I'll use my maneuver to get through the door so that I'm not actually shooting through the door. And then,
Basically what I did.
yeah. So, then just shoot like
You
a
take the
shot.
setback off if you're inside.
Huh?
Did you have a setback in there?
No,
Oh, okay.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so
Yeah.
with a fail.
Just an
lost-
advantage.
Yeah, a lot of
Alright.
advantage.
So the Crusaders can get some advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crusaders, mass, other
So those
advantage.
guys just.
So I'm glad we're all taking cover.
Where are they again?
They're slap
To our
side.
side?
So I guess they still have the setback.
Are they gonna come? Or they could come in. Everyone else is except Michael.
True.
Huh?
No, he came in to.
Oh, you came in?
Yeah, I came in.
Everyone else is inside. They should come inside.
Okay.
been shooting medium range at us. Has he been taking How has he been doing that?
He was taking disadvantage a lot of the strat. He took a lot of. I rolled this almost every time.
So he could theoretically shoot that with a disadvantage, long range or medium range.
And then you have there's a vibro knife.
I have one already.
Okay.
Anyone want that?
What's it do?
I'm handing stuff out. It's got
So we need 4 mechanics checks basically, and
They're hard mechanics checks.
We're gonna need you to be doing them because you're on.
I'll be.
I don't think I can be the only one doing it. It will
Oh,
take
you
too
can't?
long. I mean, just it will take too long if I'm the only one doing
I
it.
have pretty decent mechanics.
anyone want the disruptor pistol?
I was gonna say
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
The one you had been shooting with?
No,
the one that he picked up.
it's short range, but it's 10 damage. That's a lot of damage. I do 9 damage with my regular rifle, and it's long range, so I could probably just keep it. It'd be fine.
I'm a pretty big fan of my accurate blaster, even though I do less damage and more likely to hit.
Okay.
Maybe good for your spy.
Well,
He's
he
just
just
got
got one
one
like mine.
Otherwise, I had a blaster pistol, which was medium range.
Yeah. Now he's there. You got 2 long range.
Yeah.
Might be.
Oh, if you're willing to part with it.
Yeah, go ahead. Take it.
Alright.
It's 10 damage, quick short range.
Well,
Did you succeed or fail? I can't.
I failed.
That's you don't.
Oh, wait. Oh.
It's a hard check, yeah. Alright, so you fail, so you are not able to.
Holy crap!
Whoa.
Okay, so double triumph.
Nice.
Did you
It's-
succeed?
I
at-
did succeed
okay,
because
good.
these can't see.
I wanted to make sure.
You just knocked that one over. This was.
Okay, I was about to say
Yeah.
I won.
So I'm going to. Here's what I'm going to do. You figure it out. So you know exactly how to do it. You can tell the rest of these people how to do it and walk them through it. So they'll all.
your little guys?
Oh, put the Crusaders over there.
Yeah, but
They're gonna be posting back.
Okay.
So I triumphantly succeed.
Perfect.
Nice.
So, same thing for you. If you guys can actually work on this next one together, and it'll be an easy check
Sweet.
for whoever wants to roll.
And
And you'll
more
get a
advantage
you'll
boost from him.
boost from him, and yeah, because you work together. Because you guys like, we got this. This is so, and he's figured it out just like you. It's so easy.
Totally awesome.
Okay, so you got all 4.
And I'm gonna recover some.
So now you got to figure out where to put them.
Some strength.
So, does anyone have?
Yeah.
I have 3 green.
No.
So me going?
Yes, you.
No. With advantage. So your warfare knowledge is not helping. Somebody make a hard perception roll.
I have the best perception.
An advantage for being posted at the doors.
No. Sorry.
get back full.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just use a stim pack.
Alright, so you're gonna gain 4 wounds now because you used one already. It's kind of like
Oh, it is okay.
Yeah, so you have one stim pack that's 5 uses, but like the first time you get 5
What?
wounds back.
No.
The second
What?
time you do.
Okay. I'm trusting you.
But it gets less effective is the point.
Okay.
Like so the first time.
How long? I mean,
Yeah, how long does it
how long
take to
does
get
it
over
take to walk
here?
over there? Assuming.
Yeah, that's another
Assuming
thing.
no problems, yeah, it's probably 5 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, if we get involved in battle, we're just gonna have to.
If we get all the battle, we're gonna turn tail and run. What are they gonna do?
If we thought we were gonna rogue one it at some point.
Yeah.
That's
So
true.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
So who's making what check did you say?
Computers or mechanics.
It's the same for me.
That leaves like if you want to feasibly live with our characters and the things we get.
Maybe 20 minutes.
Because if we set it for 15 minutes, 5 minutes, do a thing,
So if you do that in 20
run
minutes,
out.
and then
So you're planning to go out entrance, which is still underground where you're going to detonate charges.
Oh, that's
30 minutes.
I'm just asking your escape plan.
that's a good question. Are we going back out?
Are
the
you
way
going
back
out
in?
the way you came in? Because
But that took us 2 hours.
did it?
Yeah.
you...
Yeah.
Didn't
Is
it?
there anything in the
I'm
document?
pretty
So
sure
we
it
need
did.
to basically fly out. We need to fly out. So we do need to go into the flight thing.
You want to go at...
Let's go.
So someone's gonna.
Don't
go
set the
there.
timer yet. Let's go in here first.
Okay, where you...
I don't know.
Alright, first of all, let's take our at least one missile, and let's take it to storage.
We're just.
But we're not setting them yet.
Just drop it off.
Okay.
But can we set the charge remotely?
You will have to physically set the timer.
Okay.
Alright, well that is a design flaw that we should take with the
Like
friendly.
we
Kind
should
of
talk
pieced
about
these
this.
together last minute.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I have one missile and I stick my head out and out into this hallway and I take a look around.
How about we
Okay.
have somebody go to the flight deck. I think we should drop the one missile off in storage, have somebody go to the flight deck and find an escape route, and then
Let's have Ashley do that.
I don't think dropping a missile off is helpful. I think we should go to the escape route. At least figure out our escape route first. Because dropping a missile, we're gonna have to go back to it. And he hasn't said anything else about us being encumbered by the missile.
No, I mean, it's on wheels. It's designed to be loaded onto a ship.
but I mean I think we should to be more efficient with time, we should have basically be dropping these off while somebody's finding it, because we have comlinks, so we can talk to each other while we're doing this. So drop them off, find if we have a flight.
I don't think I have it.
No, you should.
Everybody has a
Everyone
comm.
has
If you doesn't, write it down, you have a comm.
I
Yeah.
have a data pad toolkit and
They would have given you comm links to talk to each
Yeah.
other. I mean, this should have been...
If not, you
If
took the
not-
comm link to the other
Yeah, I
guy
was gonna say,
and like,
Okay.
oh yeah, does that still work?
Alright.
Can we hear what other people are saying on his comm link?
You're looking at computer readouts and data streams, 2 stormtroopers and 1 Imperial core vehicle core. So
What's that?
yeah, it's in here. Stand at the ready to control weapons as you attempt to enter the room. Don't wait for you to identify yourself before opening fire. Technicians dive for cover. So you'll have to roll vigilance, and I'm just gonna make this a squad of 3 because I'm not gonna look up those. Roll me 3 greens.
Success with 2 advantage.
Okay, so they're gonna go first, and I'm just.
Wait, I have him with me still.
Yeah.
I mean, I opened the door, but he's still.
Yeah, because they're going the same direction.
He's like, I'll leave this missile here.
Yeah.
Basically, so advantage, or 3 advantages, no success.
No success or 1
1
success?
success. 1
Okay.
success, 3 advantage.
So it's still an NPC, 2 PCs. They roll 3 successes and 2 advantage. Okay, so they are going to shoot at the one who opened the door.
Thanks for taking one for the team.
But you're still on the other side of the door, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You did just go, hey guys.
Sticking it all the way in.
They take 1 strain and they hit you.
And I'll also take aim since I'm shooting the door.
That looks good.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
No,
I think you just get like advantage or something.
you can pass that.
You failed.
Fail advantage.
I'll let you pass it.
Well, I did my part.
He's like, there's my rolls that I.
It's like, well, I tried.
Well, they took so long.
Alright, that didn't hurt very bad. I'm gonna not take cover, so I will take aim. I have accuracy, he made advantage. I'm shooting through a door, and here's my gun.
Nice. So many dice, all of the dice.
My problem is I don't have Trip here to give me good luck for my dice.
That's the thing.
I have massive advantage, like 7 advantage and a total of 7 damage as well.
7
Nice.
damage. Okay. I'm gonna. So you take 1 out completely. That the stormtrooper on the engineer's right just.
Shots.
And they're going to shoot back. I assume you're still on the other side of the door. You haven't come in the
Yes,
room.
but I get advantage for next time, right?
Yeah. And they succeed. They succeed and hit you for another 5 damage.
Which is 1.
Okay. At this point, have I set this here and I can run and like.
What's that Robin Hood movie?
No, that's
Lion
Lion
King.
King.
Oh, Lion King.
I kicked butt with a crit.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
Hey, she remembered her grit.
Oh yeah, we do crits now.
Okay.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 10 damage and a crit.
Okay. So
Wait,
What did your
yeah,
crit
that's
do?
right. I don't know. I'm about to find out.
I think it says on
He has a table that he rolls on, so.
Well,
Okay.
I'm not even
Random.
gonna roll on it. I'm just gonna say.
Wicked perceptive.
Since you're right there.
Not that perceptive.
Okay.
Never
You
mind.
can't see anything through the glass. But there are tons of computers here.
And
That
lots
sounds
of
like
very frightened technicians.
What should I do with these computers, guys?
Are you gonna gas them? Gas everybody.
Yes, everybody.
I would suggest doing something with the shuttle.
Maybe you have to unlock any clamps.
Yeah, or something.
Maybe
You have
the
to
rope
make it
start
ready to
back
fly, or
Yeah, let's.
Is the hangar door open? Can we tell?
yeah.
A hangar. The hangar is kind of an open cavern.
Okay,
You
so
gotta
that's-
fly through this cavern to get out to the surface.
So we'll disable any security protocols on the shuttle and prep it for flight.
Hard computer check.
Like it. And?
Success.
Okay,
With
cool.
advantage.
You have obtained all the clearance codes you need to take off in that shuttle. So you are ready to roll.
I mean, didn't we just?
You
gonna
can
ask
do,
us for clearance
There
codes?
might still be people.
You
There's gonna be people there.
You can do another average computers check to see what other Imperial vessels may be in the area.
And disable them?
Not disable them, but it will
Let's
tell you
see
where
what-
they're at.
What's happening?
And what they are?
If we might be fighting an ATSC. I mean,
Triumph!
Is it a, yeah? Is it a-
Yes, triumphant with 2 advantage.
Okay, so you
I
can
just-
see the Star Destroyer you saw coming in to the planet.
oh, there's that.
And but fortunately, it's in its ties to patrol another sector of the planet right now. So you guys, for
same. And
Success.
I
Nice.
succeed.
Alright, cool.
Good luck.
Michael?
The thing is, I am not so good with computers. Is it a regular?
You can do mechanics if you're any better at it.
It's two frame for each.
He's not bright.
Doing an average computer check on that.
We're all rooting for you. We're like, yeah, do the
Are they
thing.
giving me a boost because they're all
Sure.
Fast.
Which means
Yeah.
just making sure. Wildly successful.
Okay, cool.
Let's
So
go.
all your bones are
Give a
set.
round of applause. We cheer.
Crusaders are like, come on, we gotta get out of here.
We dance
Yeah.
through the docking bay doors to our
Yeah. Open the docking bay doors.
With
What
the
happens?
so I'm gonna take some. I don't have any strain. Okay, so now we're all entering the docking bay.
Alright, make an average knowledge warfield check, please.
Try it again this time.
Use the big brain. Know the things.
Ooh.
Nothing.
I'm not good with warfare.
Apparently not. Okay.
In spite of the fact
You
that
step
like,
into this
So,
huge
mine's actually
cave-like
better.
structure. It's pretty much a cave.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
stealthy?
I'll try it. No, I've got 3 greens. It's
But you're getting boosted, so.
And I'm guessing the
Yeah.
3 guys are going to have to do the same thing.
Oh, the critters? Or are they just sneaky about it?
They're sneaky
They're
by
sneaky.
themselves because they're
Okay.
hunter. Well, actually, they're gonna have to make an athletics check though, because they're carrying
Right
Garrus.
I
Uh,
failed with 2 threat.
Okay, so.
Can we check real quick and see if...
Yeah, let's go ahead and do your check real quick, and then I'll tell you what happens.
We're dying for the cause, it seems like.
No, because you might make it and then we can provide cover fire for her.
I go ahead and take your strain or not?
No, the threat is gonna be something else.
You
Aha!
made it.
Yeah.
Just me.
You get stressed out, but because you hear what happens here. You hear Salar is making her approach, and she happens to hit wrong and knock some rocks loose, and those rocks happen to roll right next to the stormtroopers. And they turn around and they see all 4 of you. They see you 3 at the ramp of the shuttle, and her about midway through.
How about the Crusaders?
where are they in relation now?
I think they're with you.
May somebody make an average athletics check with a setback for them, and
For
that's
how much?
gonna be.
How come? 'Cause Bloodstained.
No,
No,
you
no,
can
the
get
action
to
is different. Yeah.
You can get to the
Alright, so
without
get to the
taking any
ship.
strain. Or downgrading your action.
And I have a natural. So I think that. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I can't see. Fail with advantage.
Okay.
With my advantage.
Alright, I'll go ahead and take a shot as well.
Wait, should we
Should we
get
get
the
the
Crusaders get to the ship first so they're not out in the open?
Yeah.
Are we
Yeah.
more or less in cover at the ramp? Like, kind of?
I was.
Like
No,
exposed?
not really. I mean, because it's the ramp, and you've seen the Empire Strikes Back. It's that shuttle, so there's not really much cover to be had at
Right.
the ramp.
So it won't really help the Crusaders to get to the.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll help more to hurt the stormtroopers.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and shoot. And take actually.
Okay.
Okay.
Lots of success.
So 3 successes and 1 match.
Okay, what's the damage?
9 plus 3. Yeah.
12.
12. Alright, so another one is dead.
3 left.
So it's 3.
And I'm gonna stay on the ramp to like fight cover fire.
Okay, so they're
They
going
might shoot at
to
you since you
move
just killed
up
the guy.
closer to you, so they're now at close range. And
There's 3 of them left.
there's 3 of them left.
That's for space. We're on
Oh
planetary
wait,
right
we are
now.
on planet right now.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, planetary more needs like vehicles, like land vehicles.
Oh, okay.
So
That makes-
Oh.
that makes
space is
sense.
Okay,
spaceships.
never mind.
Oh, I'd like to volunteer myself a pilot.
Okay.
So you want to cook there and as co-pilot I can start firing things?
Sure. Whatever you guys want to do.
I would like to aim at the which columns?
Stormtroopers. Okay.
The bad guys and fire with the 4.
pressure. This is how we all die.
Can I assist?
As
you have a
co-pilot.
rank in piloting?
Oh, I forgot about the word part.
I have in piloting.
You can assist.
Much obliged. Oh, yeah, that's promising.
You succeed. You succeed with one threat. So take a stress or strain. And so you're maneuvering. You're having to avoid rocks and stuff in the canyon, but you do get out. Fortunately, your stormtroopers did get a message out. The Star Destroyer is starting to move toward you. Somebody needs to make a hard astrogation check so you can get out of here fast.
I got 4 green.
2 green.
Guess it's me.
Oh wait, can I assist in that having a rank in it?
You've got a rank in
Yeah,
it.
rank in it.
Yeah.
It says a career in it, but not a rank.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
just your career. You don't have no rank. Okay, so she's got to do this on her own.
no pressure.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So the computer's programmed. And
With an extra success and 2 advantage. 3 advantage.
computers light up. You start to move